Yeah, we have a brand new friend who's really nice to me and loves me, and
There's some stuff I forgot to
oh,
We
for
were
sure.
running away, and we were collapsing the ceiling,
do.
and flaming skulls were running after us.
Action
And the
moment.
ceiling, yeah,
Yeah,
the
it kind
ceiling
of got weird.
collapsing ahead of us too, so we have to not get smashed.
Zark saved the day by dropping those rocks in front of the flaming skulls. It was
Of
amazing.
course.
But definitely didn't seal us in the cave potentially.
No, that's nothing to be worried about.
Yes, our heroes finally moved and chose a course of action, choosing to try and brute force their way past a set of drow guards guarding one of the tunnels north of Skullport.
Yes.
While they were able to defeat the guards, it unfortunately wasn't fast enough before they alerted the surrounding area. In a quick desperation, the party flew into the tunnel, collapsing it behind themselves to separate themselves from any potential enemy from behind, unknown of what lies ahead of them.
In a world.
Meanwhile, Siva is off doing his own bit of scouting, having found a breach in the Drow's fortress.
What's up, Nick? How's it
during
going?
a recent rock collapse. He has snuck his way in, moving past several Drow guards and workers, eventually coming across a colossal beast being held down by various arcane runes and
Oh, I forgot
magical
about that.
forces.
Official stuff. Hey, what's up, Nate? How's it going?
I lost
It's gonna be weird.
tabs. Where's my monster catalog?
What was happening with arcane runes?
How you doing, brother?
It was holding down a large.
I have to ask. I forgot. It's Waterdeep.
I didn't remember.
I don't know if it's the
Held down.
dragons.
It's being held down.
One,
Yeah, there were
Waterdeep.
several dozen drow.
But it's
large
added stuff
structure
onto it
holding
too.
down with magic.
So we're far out into other space
okay.
at this point.
Straining
For
it.
some
There's
reason,
some
I
stuff
thought
he's
the
built
large
in
structure
himself,
was
I guess.
on top of the huge creature.
Well, it is. It's kind of like it is. It seems as though it was like built around it. So you're not wrong. It is kind of on
Okay.
top of it.
Okay, cool. That does seem very fantastical.
Okay. I need to do something real fast.
Getting back in the ground again. Nice. What game are you playing right now?
Let me see.
Nick?
So we could.
The chat's not working over
try-
there. That's not great. Hi, puppy.
Remember how I sucked the guy's soul out? We can do.
What's
Eyes
up,
of
Riz
the
Monkey?
Dead. You can use an action to name a place the humanoid saw in life, which creates an invisible sensor somewhere in that place.
So
It is on the plane of existence you're currently on.
way to do a cooler soul thing that I can do with soul things, and my whole character is based off soul things.
Soul things are great.
Soul things.
All right, I have to switch to my headphones for now,
Okay.
and hopefully I am back quickly.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Alright,
Welcome
let's
in.
try
Appreciate you being
But I
here.
won't talk a lot, but a little bit.
All right, Joel. Do you have access to another map? I'm trying to get you to another map and not everyone else.
Not yet. I can reload and see.
Yeah, reload for me, please.
You can pull individuals over.
That's what I thought I did. But I'm
And it might
not
have.
sure if it worked or not.
Right now, I just see the main splash.
For as long as I've been using this, I still feel like I never quite use it right. Everything I'm like, I hope this works.
Oh.
You know?
Do I not have? Does anybody have video for Kirk? I don't see Kirk right now.
Oh, you don't? Hello.
Maybe everything's broken for me.
Oh, let's hope not.
Discord.
I can hear you at least.
Yeah, I
so-
can see you, but I just don't see. I mean, I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I just
What's up,
restarted
Reed?
the video, but I don't even know.
Fall Guys, Overwatch 2.
Tokens.
Nice.
Or-
Yeah, not yet. For me here.
Let me try one more
Adam,
time.
call the Netherdeep.
Mind if it doesn't work again.
Rhyme Frostmaiden Tales from the Yawning Portal Inn. Nice.
Oh,
Yawning
oh.
Portal is legendary. We've been in and out of the Yawning Portal a bunch of times and used to go to the Deep Dark.
Show and
Underdark.
Fire. No, that's not it either.
I'm not sure, Reed. We've been very busy and not been able to jump on for it too much lately. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Change.
Nate, very fun.
Okay.
What's your favorite character that you're playing so far of those three? Oh, no, everything's frozen. Silly things. Tomb of Horrors is supposed to be crazy. That part of the Yawning Portal one. I don't look up. I don't remember the name. Give me one sec. Okay, sounds good. I purposely don't look up campaigns and stuff like that so that, I don't get any spoilers for things like that, you know what I mean? But I try to, as little as I can, look up stuff about the things that we're in, you know what I mean? Just look up general lore things about like the Raven Queen or random gods and stuff like that in the world that we're in. But appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you.
Joel pulled a scene. Alright, you should see.
Oh yeah.
You see
Yeah.
now, right? Very good.
I don't have sight yet, or I do. It's very dark.
It is dark, so
Okay.
this is your dark vision. So it's tough to see, right? Everything's dim.
Yes.
Actually, kind of giving you a bit of a map, trying to at least, because you went. So just to kind of get
Nice.
you recollected on where you've been.
Uh-huh.
Actually, start right there. There we go. Boom. Then we do this and this. Okay. All right. So you still see yourself, right?
Nice. Yes.
This is where you entered in. Traveled around here.
I've been playing Omen
ran to a bunch
2,
of
Nick.
drow, working on
I'm
these
gold
tunnels. So this is that entrance is basically where you came through from the opening.
Jeez.
Following the noise, you came out through here. Boop, boop. There we go. Into an open fortress. And just Joel. And then you came across this big old boy over here. Okay. So Siva, yeah. Upon seeing this creature, what do you do from here? Last you heard from your friends, they were engaged in combat. You haven't really heard from them since.
And you said before there's people holding him?
Yeah, so there are several drow in the area. Like I said, on the structure, there's arches over him and various sort of ties and physical restraints kind of holding him down. But what seems to be actually restraining him are several drow holding sort of hands sort of raised up, sigils sort of glowing from their hands, sort of keeping these magical restraints down on him. There's several placed all around him and kind of a more up higher. Like I said, a cursory glance, you would guess there's at least 3 dozen or so.
Sigils.
As well. In general, just drow. Not all of them seem to be using magic, but just in general, there's various guards and folks like that. Yeah.
I'll get to a corner of the room that I think no one would be able to hear me if I message the rest of the crew, and I'll just let them know. There's a creature by which the likes I've never seen. Maybe 30, 40, 50 men in size. The drow seem to be holding it with physical restraints and magical ones. Any direction upon this?
You hear a winded Zark pipe up. That's just what we damn need right now. We're in a bit of a pickle already.
So you'd like me to release it then?
What? I don't know, Stefan. Just do what you think's best.
Do I can I when I'm watching the drow, do I recognize any of the rituals? Do I recognize anything they're saying?
It's they don't seem to be uttering anything. It seems to be it's almost like they're holding a spell that has been put in place.
Mm-hmm. And there's how many of them? 4?
There yeah, way more than 4. Like I said, I just have it represented because this raises up 3 or 4 levels above you, right?
Oh, gotcha.
So they're sort of placed all about him on upper levels. Get him to be scaled right. There we go. That's better. Yeah, sort of placed all around him.
Can I hear anyone talking or anyone saying anything around here? Like trying to get some context of what this thing is and.
You do see down on the southern end. You see what's something that you can actually. I guess it's out of even your dark vision. You saw what looked like a priestess of Wolf walking along with an entourage, and they seem to be, there's light echoes of conversation going south.
If I use the burb, will it appear even though I'm invisible, or will it? I mean, I guess I'm in such darkness in this corner. I'm not sure they would see it, but.
So you're asking if you use your burb, does it break your invisibility or or whatever?
Right.
No. Yeah, that melts with the shadows with you. So
all right, I will. I'll use my burb, and I'll ask it if the Raven Queen has any use for this. Or is there anything we can do with this?
Okay. All right. As you give the bird message, it stretches its wings and flies off into the darkness.
Oh.
As you do so, you see a number of soldiers moving towards a structure that you can barely see from the edge of the light to the west. As those drow warriors sort of move up into that space. Let's see, here's a kind of an entourage of them. They open up the door and light kind of streams out from inside. You see just the glimpse, the lightest glimpse of red scales moving about.
Excuse me.
As the group goes into the darkness, snapping at one of them is the large head of what looks like, the best you could tell is some sort of dragon.
What? They have a dragon and some type of monolith creature here.
The drow moves up, like holding up a scepter. It gives off a dull red light. The dragon kneels to it as the other two move in, pulling from it a much smaller whelp. From the
I want
pin.
it.
The whelp is taken over to the large creature.
Oh no!
Who's continually thrashing about and seeming to get more and more agitated the closer this gets to it. As you watch them sort of chain the small young dragon whelp to a platform which is raised up to the large creature's mouth, in which he then consumes the dragon.
I was gonna try to save it, but no time.
I mean, how would you like to? Would you like to have tried to interrupt that process?
I mean, maybe. I don't know if Siva would totally care.
Right. So there's a red dragon, if it's any conscience to your mind.
Right, and red dragons are typically kind of evil.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, Amy? Okay. I will wait then to hear if I hear anything from the Raven Queen and see what happens when it eats the dragon whelp. Nice,
you,
Patter. That's
don't
exciting. You beat a
see
game.
too much of the red dragon as they kind of close the doors behind them. But yeah, it as it feeds on the dragon, as it sort of gulps it down, you could see a red glow go from its throat down into the rest of its body.
Oh no.
And it kind of pauses for a moment as it pulsates, and it grows
Oh
just
no.
a little bigger. And you see all the drow react as they have to readjust. You see the mages seem to be put on strain for a second before they regain control as the creature tries to stretch out from its confines.
Okay, I'm trying to think if I can do anything other than go to the ethereal plane and see if I see anything. I'm considering leaving my invisible body in the corner and going in the ethereal plane to see what I see. You know what? Heck it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to perch. I'm going to like sit down, like kind of hide my body as much as I can in the corner and go into the ethereal plane and see what I see.
Okay. As you dip into the ethereal plane, your body falling limp behind a few crates in the corner, your ethereal spirit sort of floats out from your body, looking out outwards. You see like a hazy mist of the physical realm, of the shadow of the physical realm. Several points of light all around you, as you can see the souls of the creatures. The red dragon in behind the walls of its cage
Yeah.
shine very very bright, as does the large creature. Seems to have the strongest or brightest lights in the room.
Jeez.
Something you notice though is there aren't enough souls surrounding the large creature though to count for the number of drow that you spotted. You see a few, but not. But maybe
They're not real.
maybe about 12
Or they're dead.
14. The rest don't seem to. They seem to be soulless.
Nice. My kind of people.
Finally, you see a figure. Most of the time, souls tend to have a formless shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is you've only seen maybe 2 or 3 creatures that have formed to their soul. With this dragon, for instance, you can almost tell that it's a dragon from it, as well as let's see here.
Wait, is this actually Lolth herself?
Nothing would tell you that that as such.
Yeah.
But down south of the large creature, you do see another soul that seems to have a more humanoid shape, less formless. And as you kind of glance over in directions, you get the sense of it staring back
At me.
Mhm.
Am I able to like communicate in the ethereal plane and they not hear me in the main plane?
Correct.
I'd like to try to talk to them.
So you're moving close, trying to talk.
Well, you just said it's a person here?
Yeah.
Would I know that to be that priestess that's there, or this is someone else that I didn't see before?
It was in the same vicinity the priestess had walked into the darkness.
Okay. I'd like to move closer that I potentially not be seen, but just look towards the priestess.
So
or is it looking right at me?
There's no hiding in the ethereal plane. Let me tell you that.
So they see me now, basically.
You have to remove physicality from your mindset when you move into the ethereal plane. Right?
Okay.
They're staring directly at you, yes.
So they couldn't see me in the regular realm, but when I went into the ethereal realm, they saw me. I'm assuming.
It appears so.
I'm just gonna go talk to him. Heck it.
Okay. All right.
Guys, we might be re-rolling tonight.
So as you walk forward, you see the figure move towards you as well. Alongside it, several figures move from the large creature. Several spirits move from the large creature, quickly descending down to join it as it marches forward.
Oh no!
What do you do? What do you do exactly as it approaches? It's maybe about 60 feet away from you at this point.
I say, What quest do you have with this creature?
In as you speak in the ethereal plane, right? As your voice sort of rings out, it without vocal cords, it tends to sound almost more like chimes or that of a echoing, like the echo without the originating voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
As such, this voice rings back out to you in the same manner, as the hefty like voice of a female voice rings back. Um, this is no concern of an agent of the Raven Queen. Surrender your spirit to me, and I will not cause you any pain. As she approaches about 30 feet away now.
Oh, no. So you know of us then. Who should I call you?
Where did she go? Oh.
And I'll just say, you're fine staying there as you are. I'd like to know more.
Shoot. Hold on 1 second.
Guys, if I reroll, I apologize.
You're in danger.
When she's walking towards me, do I notice anything different from the creature? Like, is anything affecting when she's walking towards me? Like, are they not focusing anymore on that?
Interesting. In the
Nate.
material plane, it's hard for you to make out what's happening in the material plane as well, especially with all of these souls around.
I just didn't know if the soul of the beast gotten like brighter or darker, or you know what I mean?
It seems no, you don't. It seems to be thrashing about a little bit more, best you can tell. But outside of that, nothing else. No.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. I am the matron mother of the great goddess Loth.
That seems important.
Your soul may know me as Theresa Androar.
Would I know there?
And who might you would recognize this name from the vision you had from the Lost Souls.
Oh, so she's the one that was with Xanathar and Halaster.
Correct.
Jeez.
And who might be the next servant of the goddess Loth?
That is none of your concern. I simply seek aid here among the Drow. I thought that I might find a people of strength and honor, but I'm worried that the strength might be displaced. What darkness is brewing here?
From here, you hear her muttering a few words in a broken Elvish.
Okay, I'm gonna
them as arcane words.
I'm gonna immediately use Lether Etherealness to attack her.
I need a wisdom saving throw before you can.
Okay, I do have advantage on those.
Okay,
good luck.
Yeah, rest in peace, right? Whew. 25.
25. Very good. As you feel your soul assaulted by some dark magic coming from her. Go ahead and...
I did the wrong thing. Drain Essence is what I meant to click.
Roll some initiative before we do anything else.
Great. Cool. Should I use my inspiration to reroll that?
That is
Might be
your
the
call.
time.
Yeah, I'm
That's a really
gonna
rough roll.
reroll.
Very good. Do it.
I did re-click it and it didn't roll. I don't want to
A 9
accidentally.
in 10 chance to do him better than that.
Just manually roll it from your character sheet.
I did.
Just roll d20 then.
D20 plus 5.
Actually, here, go to the combat, right click on your character, see if
Mhm.
you have a reroll initiative option.
Oh, sweet.
That might be how you want to do it right there. If that doesn't work,
I
then-
can't right click on my
Ugh.
character in
What
the
if we do this then? Boom,
clear me
now roll.
out. Yeah. There we go.
Way out of
That's a
there.
little better. Not great, but
All right.
sheesh, guys. I do apologize.
It's gonna be entertaining if nothing else.
Oh man, yeah, you're along for the ride. Michael wasn't here anyway, so.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey Evan, what's up? Hey Sarah. Nice. How's your night going? Haha! No!
Alright, well, she's pretty slow, but her lackeys are a little better.
Lovely, Sarah. Very chill, but lovely. Oh, that's cool that you've been reading the books, though, Nate. If you're still here.
All right.
I'm in danger.
All right. And as the four kind of enclose close around you, coming between you and the matron mother.
Random. Can I call the bird while I'm in the ethereal plane?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
You don't have access to the feather. I guess if that more answers the question.
Okay.
Right. You don't have any access to any of your physical objects.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, as the four priestesses come forward, you feel one after another the effects as each one of them begins chanting. I need you to take 4 wisdom saving throws, please. Yeah, good luck.
I'm dead, everybody.
What's the DC? on
Hey, you
this
got a
thing?
+6.
You got a +6. That's not impossible.
Uh,
Advantage on each one, right?
yeah.
What's the advantage from? Precisely?
Keen mind.
Mind. Very good.
Let me make sure that's correct.
You're in the realm of minds, so that's a good spot to be in.
Yeah, let me make sure that's right. Pretty sure. Which one is it? Where is it? Slippery mind. Sorry, slippery mind.
That is wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
Cool. Do it to it, man. Need 4 of them back to back.
Oh no, I was wrong. I gained proficiency. I thought I gained advantage. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that is not as good.
No.
Still decent, I'm sure.
Oh no, I'm dead. I thought for sure I had.
Where you
I
already had
have-
advantage. Oh, you already had advantage set up.
No.
Yeah.
So let me look at something really quick.
Kirk, you're a math major. What's the odds of him passing all these?
Not good.
What? +6.
So
I
give
mean,
us a permutation.
permutation.
Permutation. It's not necrotic, is it?
Negative.
Heck. I thought I had one other thing that made me something, but I'm probably not right. Okay, well. I don't know what the DC is. Do I keep going, or I'm already gone?
Nope, that's already done.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you feel you feel searing pain
No.
as your soul seizes up. As pain begins to rack your body. That is going to be
Chat.
take 37 points of damage. As
You what now?
You take 37 points of damage and are currently restrained. As the
Why didn't I didn't get a chance
Lashes
to just use my ability before they did, right? Because she was just already walking
Yeah.
up.
You were already walking and you were talking.
Oh
Right.
man. Oh man. All right.
She took the initiative to start the combat, right?
You know.
Yeah, the
Um,
crazy escape abilities.
Nope. Not. I'm restrained, so I'm just dead.
Oh, that's
you are
right.
restrained as one after another.
Question.
Each
I'm
one adds
I'm
a magic.
restrained in ethereal. How does that work?
You
Can I
have
just pull
soul,
myself out?
You attempt to. You try to release. Because you have to pull against the tether of your body, right? Normally to get
Yeah.
it. So normally you could just like let go, and your soul naturally floats back to your body, like
Uh-huh.
it's attached to a bungee cord. You
Uh-huh.
do so, but you feel there's something else holding on, much stronger than you ever have.
Okay, Ravi Queen. We need you, baby girl.
Go ahead and roll me 3 more wisdom saving throws. See if you at least stay conscious.
Right. No,
Oh no.
I don't.
That's another failure.
How much is that now?
That's another 10d6.
Oh. Oh.
Another 31 damage. Not quite enough to take you down though. So again.
Again.
Oof. That first one was so good. 40. That should be enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I didn't have any more temp HP. I would have been fine.
As you feel your soul being ripped asunder, you lose whatever connection you had, and everything fades to black. And with that, we return to our party.
Oh my god.
What?
Siva, are you there?
After
Oh
the last
god.
message you got from Zarka, you don't hear anything else. Let's see. Oopsie, I didn't mean to cut it off completely. Actually, we can kind of keep it going.
I'm so glad, Sarah.
As we move back to the other party, who's currently running. Let's see,
Chasing someone, Kirk.
What's that?
I said we were chasing someone.
No, you weren't chasing anyone. You took down all the combatants who were running away from the collapsing ceiling.
One got away, Kirk, and I was chasing after him.
Oh, that's right, you were. You
And
are
you cut
correct.
the black.
You are correct.
I must murder him, Kirk.
Okay.
I have bloodlust.
As you continue chasing into the pitch black darkness.
I pull out a torch, dang it.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Pulling out a torch does let you see that there is a individual drow just right at the edge of that torchlight, about 40 feet away from you,
Alright,
running at full speed away.
full speed. Well, okay, yeah, so I should still technically be able. No, I have to. Wait a minute. No. I could still teleport, though, with the torch, I think. Because if I see darkness, I should be able to teleport to the area, even though I'm still casting light, correct?
That's a good question. I don't think so, because by virtue of you holding the light, you would be eliminating the darkness.
Yeah, no. I think the way the dagger works is if I see darkness, I can teleport to it.
Oh,
So I can technically teleport to a portion of darkness, and then when I teleport there, then there will be light. So what I'm trying to do is just teleport in front of the guy.
I get what you're saying, but you
Okay.
can't do it with a torch out, is what I'm saying. If you have a source of light, it stops it from working.
I will question you later.
Sure.
Alright, well.
But you can certainly, like, toss the torch and then do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Just-
Well,
You
okay.
can drop the torch as a free action.
Okay, so if it's a free action, then I'd probably just pull out the bow and just try to nip him.
Alright, so you drop the torch and try and shoot him with the bow.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Fire away.
Wow, guys, when I'm dying in Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh my
boy, do I
God.
like to eat a delicious fast break to make it feel a lot better.
Sponsor?
No, it's not. But if I could be, I would.
There's some yummy cookies right there.
I'm gonna drown my
okay.
sorrows in nougat and peanut butter. You know what I'm saying?
So that
Yeah.
that misses.
Hey.
Still roll me that sweet lightning damage. I'll give him a dex save.
What is it? Just 2d8?
Yeah, it's the other formula is what you can press.
That's right. Still 48? Or it's halved. It's halved. That's right. I was gonna say. Yeah, I wasn't doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, half that does. Yeah, because it's save right there minus. Boom. All right. Yeah, you as you shoot at it, the arrow deflects off his armor but lands right at his feet. He's able to sort of leap to the side, the electricity arcing slightly, sort of hitting him, but not with its full brunt. As he continues, as he kind of runs, completely full on dashing, sort of slipping.
So since it was a free action, I could technically do my bonus action, which would be dash. So I could still move 60 feet.
Yeah.
Get up. So I'm pursuing him.
Yeah. Y'all both still moving. He's still kind of at the edge of your vision, as everyone else sees Bane just sort of dashing off down a corridor of cave tunnels.
Bane, where are you going?
Yeah, what's the rest of the party doing? Are y'all just pursuing Bane?
Quick question:
Yeah, I wouldn't know what else to do.
Were the spells they're using on me charm spells?
Negative. They were not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just chase after Bane.
Okay. All right.
Talk with your nose so bright.
Oop, it's not
Will you guide my path tonight?
Okay. Yeah. Max is right beside you as you run along, Bane.
Perfect.
Sort of dashing alongside you, and you can hear the clinking of armor, as well as various other individuals sort of moving along behind you. The ground still rumbles slightly as more and more rocks kind of fall. As you run into the darkness, sort of once again, sort of blind to the world in front of you. You have a hard time telling exactly where to go, and just try and kind of going off sound the best you can. As behind you, you kind of see the light from torchlight as well as magical light coming from the rest of your party. What do you do?
I'm sorry to hear that,
Now,
Sarah,
60 feet ahead.
but I'm glad you're
You see
doing better
pitch
now.
black, pitch black dark in front of you.
Anything you can do to try to
How far
improve things?
was I from the guy when I sprinted?
You're 40 feet away.
40 feet away.
Glad it's better than last weekend, for sure.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully you can disassociate with them and kind of cut ties and move on is what it sounds like you need to do. Does anyone else see Kirk's video or no?
Yeah, I do.
Kirk's.
Oh, I might just log off and come back then.
Typical Discord.
I will. Oh God.
Try to hear what?
I'm getting major feedback from Michael.
Ah.
There we go. I will try to hear the guy run.
Oh. Please do so.
Oh, that's such a bummer that they did that, Sarah.
Good. 2 and a 4. That's what I wanted.
Such a bummer.
As the lightning bolt arcs out, you had the general direction just about right as the electricity surges past him. Let's see here. Let me get him to roll that.
Guys, I'm generally worried We might die.
Dexterity save.
Unless the Raven Queen decides
Fails
to
the
show up.
dexterity save.
We're
so go
dead.
ahead and roll me
Wow.
the lightning damage again.
That bow is OP, Kirk. Many
Nice, very
blessings
good.
to you.
Boom! As the arrow arcs, as you shoot the arrow forward, you're a good foot over his head, but the electricity still arcs, sort of hitting him directly. As you just hear him scream from the electrocution as he falls to the ground before the arrow sort of surges.
What
off,
made them appear
plunging,
into your life
the
again,
area in front of
Sarah?
you to darkness once again.
Ooh. Excuse me. I will. I guess I'll use my. Oh, never mind. I need an action to do that. I will wait for Max to catch up.
Yeah, he's like right behind you, so it doesn't take him but a moment or two to catch up with you as he's kind of holding your torch, catching up to you. He's looking ahead. He's like, did you get him?
Yes, of course.
Excellent
Just-
work.
Let's check his body.
As Max looks back, it's like, I don't know if we have time for that. As the cracks continue sort of streaming above you, and more rocks as the caves are continuing to collapse around you. I think we need to keep moving.
Just give me a quick second. You push on ahead. Here, take the torch.
So he takes it and runs off.
And I'll just try to quickly see if there's anything of interest. And then I'll just teleport further along down the
Okay.
hallway.
Checking the body itself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry about what I heard. I hope it works out, man. I understand being at death's door very well.
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Turning on my camera, I might have issues. Give me a sec.
Because you're naked, or
Oh, sorry.
oh, he's naked.
All right, sort of scrounging around, you find a pouch on the Drow's side, as well as a dagger, and a set, three scrolls.
I take it all if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, and then I teleport out.
Yeah, basically, almost as everyone's catching up with you, you teleport away, right?
Yep. See you, nerds.
Okay, you'll run for another
That's good, Sarah.
good minute or so.
Yeah,
as
sometimes
y'all
it's good to
continue
know when
trying
you
move
just need
down
to
the
cut everything
cave
out.
as it sort of collapses in behind you. Zelrith, your skeletons do fine keeping up, but your zombies are long since gone, including the one you raised from the drow, not able to keep up with the speed. But the bugbear zombie, it would be the only exception, right? As he has his full 60 movement speed. So you're left with 4 skeletons and the bugbear. As y'all rush further and further down the cave, y'all come to a intersection. Max is looking left to right, Bane, as you catch up with him. He's like, "Which direction, Bane?"
Can you describe both directions?
You see two
split second.
You see like, 2 cavernous caves, one going left that seems to be going in a slight, like kind of going off, like ahead of you and slightly to the left. The other one
Sarah.
veers directly to your right, like a 90-degree angle and at an upward angle.
All right. Would I have known the direction Silva was in when we ran into the cave? Would I
Yeah,
have
like
indication?
a rough sense.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Do you? I mean, he was like for Skullport, right? He
Yeah.
was basically above you, maybe a little to your right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. As
Yeah,
long as
going
I
uphill,
thought.
so.
Yeah. As long as I thought he was right, I'd be like, all right, let's head in that direction. So yeah, I'll lead the group to the right.
Okay. As y'all head up the cavern, the rumbling continues for another few moments as y'all rush along, doing your best to move as fast as you can. I need everyone to give me Constitution saves, please. Okay, very good. The oppressive pressure and growing heat as you move through these caverns makes it difficult to breathe as you push yourselves running as fast as you can, dashing along these corridors as you'll run up this slight incline as it seems to almost curve about for a few moments before finally settling. On a stretch of long corridor as the last of the rumbling seems to subside and the cave quiets down.
Change the music. I feel safe.
The last you can hear the last of the rock shifting as the group begins to slow down, catching their breath. Anyone turning around would see just a
Oh, sweet. You
avalanche
switched
of
to
boulders and rocks.
Fiber
having
optic. That's
caved
great.
in
Did you
the,
like it?
Caves before you.
I don't hear
Well-
any music, by the way.
We're committed. Extra committed.
What's that,
music's-
Michael?
I don't hear any music. I gotta
We're-
refresh, I guess.
We got ambience now.
Just
we got dripping.
ambience.
Well, I
Quiet.
hear nothing, so.
Oh.
You might
Sark,
have.
was that really necessary?
Oh, God. No, we don't want that.
Don't you think you may have gone a little over the top there?
You have a better plan, Bane. I saved us back there.
Did you?
We'll find out.
Okay. Till next time. Let's see. While we have a second, I'm gonna look at both the pouch and the dagger.
Okay.
Or I'll look at the
Oh,
pouch first, and then I'll inspect the dagger.
Zara, think about your little trapped soul too, and what we might want to do with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it a little bit. But I knew we wouldn't be able to really do anything until we had a second where we
Yeah.
were not running or fighting things, so.
Sounds like we have a little breathing room at least.
Did Zareth get
I breathed
number?
once. How's Ollie
So-
Bear?
Let's see. Were you asking about Ollie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said, how is he doing?
Good.
Good.
I was rocking that little fatty to sleep. Yeah,
As you
He's-
should.
it's harder to get him to sleep on vacation. He's like
Mhm.
in a
At a routine.
comfortable place. So.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Don't wanna miss all the
definitely
fun.
that.
My kid has a
It's crazy,
serious
yeah.
case of
Sorry,
FOMO.
kid.
He like the second he hears or like something happens, he's like, "What's happening, guys? We doing something? I wasn't sleeping. You're sleeping."
All right. Let's see here. And then get Bane up front.
So okay, so there's really two things that we would potentially want to do. Ask the soul questions and see us an area where the human saw in his life. We get to put a invisible sensor. And we can see in this place for like up to 10 minutes, but it takes concentration. And we can like see and hear in that place.
I mean, getting intel would be very crucial. However,
Yeah. So. Yeah. Go
would
ahead.
we? I would say, based on what's going on with Silva, it's like, would we know to react, or would? I mean, did he say anything like right before?
The last thing you heard from Siva was about the large creature and that he was getting closer to investigate.
Okay.
As you tried, it's been a few minutes now. Y'all been running for, about 10-15 minutes straight. As you dealing with this cave in around you, and if you tried to contact Siva, you don't get a response.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're at least
Hmm.
mildly
Oh,
concerned.
okay. So he's just getting ready
Yeah.
to set
Of
up. That's
course,
cool.
meta. If his soul
I'm sure
has
she's
been
fine. Siva can take care of
destroyed.
himself.
then there's nothing we can do, even with his physical body, right?
I'm just gonna
Siva
start
get out
and
of
be a
the
draft for the rest of the campaign. No big deal.
Fun.
Yeah.
I heard Loth is great this time of the year. You know.
You just switch sides.
Let me know if you
Suicide.
see strong.
I go from like light and gray to really
Okay.
dark, and I just turn to Loth instead of That's Shadowkai.
Hey guys, the Raven Queen is out. It's all about Loth now.
Hot.
Hot, hot, hot this summer. Loth is in.
Man, he keeps jumping from bad relationship to bad relationship.
Somebody
Can you say
someone needs to talk to this guy.
something? Yeah. You get him
Oh.
something stable. This is getting ridiculous.
Ooh, I have like really bad ping on here. I didn't realize.
All right. So everyone should see the map, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What would y'all like to do from here?
Well,
I
Oh,
don't,
you're
but
looking at
I
the
don't,
stuff,
but I'm
right?
dead. So
So looking into the pouch,
oh, yeah.
Bane finds 3 vials, what look like they're filled with blood. He finds various petrified bugs, as
Yes.
well as a small rock that seems to be polished to a sheen.
nice.
The scrolls all have seals on them, depicting a spider.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just noting this real quick.
Should I try to take a look at the scrolls and see if me or Good can derive anything from them?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll start casting comprehend languages.
I'll give. Oh, okay, cool.
I'll try
So
to
you-
help however I can.
Yeah, I'll give the scrolls to Zark and Selrith, and then Max, if you wouldn't mind, please assist him deciphering this.
Certainly.
And
See,
then
those vials look to
so
them.
yeah, vials of blood, or looks like blood. And then you said a
Oh,
small
cool, that's neat,
smooth
sir.
stone.
Correct. It is polished.
Pretty sweet stone.
Stone polished. I would like to look into that, or like, would like to inspect it, but real quick, the other thing was something to do with bugs. What was that?
Petrified insects. Yeah. Several like a dozen or so petrified insects.
Well, it's probably used
I
for
wonder what
magical
those could be
component.
used for.
Zareth, I think you could use these more than me, and I'll hand over the bugs or the insects to him.
Would I have any idea what this might be used for, Kirk? As a wizard?
Give me an Arcana check.
Do you need to check for me?
Okay. Also, I was gonna.
What
if
are
I
you
could help,
looking into? What, the polished stone?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to look at polished stone. I mean, you kind of look it over.
Oh,
you
that's
don't-
awesome that
you know,
your
kinda
mom's birthday.
pressing it to see if there's any kind of
Happy birthday to her.
movement or maybe get something hidden inside. You know,
Yeah.
kind of thing against the wall.
Nice.
You don't notice anything particular about it.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you're
18
not
on the
sure.
Arcana check, Kirk.
Yeah, you're unsure of any magical properties or any magical components this might be used for. You think if it is used for magical means, it would be that more of a clerical nature of maybe some sort of sacrifice or some sort of ritual for a deity. It would be your best guess, but you're unsure.
Okay, and then I was gonna help Good however I could with looking through these scrolls.
Yeah,
I
so
can.
you spend 10 minutes, everybody taking a breather and you putting together comprehend languages. As you do so, you take the first scroll. So like I said, you see 3 scrolls. All of them have a seal with a spider on them. You see one of them is larger than the other 2. And the other 2 look like the larger one seems to be more worn, while the other 2 seem to be fresher.
Kirk, during that 10-minute time, is there anyone in the group that did not get inspired by my amazing speeches?
I think the
Is it a car?
The
Yeah.
Akar is the only one who doesn't have temp health, and I think someone lost their temp health. Max did.
Well, I gotta wait till a short rest until.
Right.
I can add some more, but I'll pull Akara aside. And it's like, oh wait, why don't I tell you this one time I encountered a priest from my.
She glances around. Is like, is this truly the best time for stories?
Well, we're gonna be here a minute, and I find that passing the time with a good story helps ease the mind.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Un-
if you insist, I suppose.
Trust me, I feel like you'll feel much better afterwards.
Questioning it, Akara. Go on, Bane. How rude of you.
What scroll do you look at first, Zark?
Yeah. What do you think, sir?
You said one had like more spider symbols, right?
There's a larger
There's a
one that
big
looks
one.
worn.
Hi, puppy.
While
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
the two smaller ones look newer. They all have a seal
have
of a spider on it. Yeah. Of a wax seal.
We'll look at the newer ones.
The newer ones, okay. So you take it, you break the wax seal, and immediately it begins to glow as the paper bursts into flames. A giant spider immediately growing from it, landing in the middle of everyone.
These are scrolls.
Everybody roll
for, like,
initiative.
spells.
Ugh.
Fun.
God.
Take your time, guys. I'm totally just dead.
We'll get there eventually, Silva. We'll bury your body.
Ah,
It becomes Wraith.
13.
Han's party.
What if you
Incredible.
just permanently become a ghost?
I'm in for it. I'm not far
That'd
off.
be pretty cool because then we can hire you
Okay.
at
You literally
raves.
have Casper.
I'll just be the rest of the campaign. I'm just a bartender. As a ghost.
man. It's just the party becomes running the business again.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
Bar simulator.
Alright.
Incredible.
Alright, as Zark, this spider immediately leaps onto you and begins trying to bite at you.
Ooh.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
How wooed.
How
A
rude
1.
indeed.
Nice, as it
Disadvantage because
completely
of your cloak.
completely misjudges where you are, sort of hitting the slight illusion image, sort of stumbling to one side. Bane, it's your turn.
I don't even know if I know where the spider is.
It's on Zark right now, basically.
Can I even get over there, Kirk?
You can you see the commotion in the back because it's interrupted your story just as you get to the good bit.
Ah! Alright, we'll have to take care of this.
Yeah, right now it's kind of in the crowd of people. You can see the chaos in the back, but you don't have direct line of sight of it now.
Can I move towards it?
You could like push past everybody, but everything's packed with people right now, right? So
Can I teleport behind them, Kirk?
teleport behind them. No, there's
Okay.
no space. Yeah.
Okay,
Now
okay.
Punched back here.
Crunch. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the famous Bane killer.
Shoots
Ah.
the lightning arrow.
No. I'm going to kill the creature with my words as I cast
Yes.
vicious mockery.
Very good.
Been a minute.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I just did damage.
That's fine.
Okay.
It will probably fail. Yep, it did.
All right.
So -7. And disadvantage. Very good. Anything else for Bane?
Nope.
All right, Zelrith. As this scroll bursts into flames, the spider sort of pushes you all back as everyone's cramped into the small space. This giant spider lashing out and biting at anyone nearby. What do you?
Is there any issue with casting Firebolt?
It will be at
Melee
disadvantage.
range, yeah. You can Misty Step away, then do it.
Ooh.
Step away. I'm so cramped. Like I can't even
Yeah.
see where I would.
If you,
I can't
if
even
you,
see the spider.
It's
Oh, I should be-
basically right on top of you. Like literally on top of you.
It's like eating your
Okay.
brains like that Diablo creature.
Okay. I'm gonna try to Misty Step.
If you miss, and I will say, if you Misty Step away, you're not gonna have line of sight on the creature anymore, because it's so crowded right here. Just a packed little
Fine.
tunnel.
You could just shoot your shot.
Stab it.
Yeah,
Stab it,
I'm
Dad.
gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot it at it with disadvantage anyway.
All right. A 1, as the surprise of the situation, as well as the cramped nature, makes it impossible for you to get the spell off quite right. I'll take it to Zark, yeah.
No. I have a
What you
bunch
got?
of followers that can attack.
Oh, they do, yes, and they have melee weapons.
I can't open them for like their character sheets for some reason. By double-clicking them?
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder
I don't know why.
why.
I will.
Can you open it in the under the actor tab?
Probably. Let me see. Out of
Try
sight,
that.
out of mind. Rot Troll is not the bear, right? The bugbear.
The bugbear. I do need to actually.
I don't
make
have
this a
that
proper-
in there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there real fast.
Okay, and what do I have as skeletons wise?
I have
4?
four skeletons.
Can't tell. Okay.
Skeletones.
Okay,
Not
so I'll just attack.
Skeletones.
They're all in melee range, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll just attack with a short sword 4 times.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Get him, boy.
Okay. Oh. 20, 22, and 16. I imagine 9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit.
Okay.
But the rest all
20,
do.
22, 16. Okay.
So yeah, roll damage 3 times for me, please.
3 damages.
Party mobs. There we go.
Unrelated, did you guys see the live action Avatar stuff?
No.
I'm conflicted.
They released a trailer.
Yeah, very
Like
conflicted.
Avatar.
Last
Well,
Airbender.
Yeah.
Airbender. Okay.
Nice.
So 34
No,
damage, it looks like.
34 damage does it. As the
Dang.
skeletons stab into it one after another. With the last stab, the spider begins to wriggle around, the ichor bleeding
Wriggling.
out for it as its body begins to dissipate, sort of vanishing into the arcane substance from which it came.
Yahoo!
After the spider dies, Zelroth says, maybe we could cast Detect Magic before opening a scroll again. Or Identify, I guess.
Let's see here.
Probably smart.
Yeah.
Maybe
The bigger one that's opened a bunch is probably not a scroll that will cast a spell, I'm guessing, but
There's a wax seal on it that has not been broken.
on the big one,
Yes.
can I just cast Identify on these
we've
scrolls?
all made minor mistakes.
Yeah, certainly. So you spend some time casting Identify on
Yep.
these. The small one you can identify as a scroll of summon giant spider.
Again.
Who knew?
How does that work? Like, will they fight for us?
It seemed to have just attacked you.
Zelroth would probably know something about scrolls, right? Or, like, the spells in them.
Yeah, and I would say that Identify probably would have given you some insight too. It seems that these are somehow tied to a particular user. You can
Yes.
get traces on them where it seems like they're not meant to work. They're not meant to work correctly for just anyone.
Sheesh.
Well, you're not privy to the exact magics of how that works. You know, you can piece apart that much. And then the large one seems to be another summon creature spell. This you're not familiar with it as you kind of look through the magic, though. You're not familiar with the creature. Uh, identifying it and sort of pulling at the magic, you're able to kind of sense the size and scope of the creature, and seems to be a very large creature of some sort.
Can anyone
Should we just
cast?
burn these?
No. Can anyone cast these?
No, that's what we're finding out, is that like
No,
the
no.
scrolls-
I know we can't control them, but can anyone cast them? Can I use it? Essentially.
Open the scroll and it would happen, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Why would you want to?
Future distractions, my friend.
Also, potential future death.
If I infiltrate something, I can release
Yeah, I mean, I
a
guess you
spider
could just drop something giant and like
and just
run from it.
teleport out.
Right.
Or if you're stealthed, it probably wouldn't be able to detect you anyway or something.
Yeah.
But
Or if we're trying to like mess up, or if we're trying to mess up that higher level, use it to summon that creature. Let them fight that crap. Just saying.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
good-
I don't
good
think we
point.
should get rid of those. I mean,
yeah,
I'll
we'll
hold
put them
on
in the
to
bag
them
of
if you don't.
holding. Or
Yeah.
I
you-
would
yeah,
keep
you can
in
hold 'em.
mind that it's weird that we summoned it and it attacked us. Like, I don't know if this will behave like a.
I'm
Oh yeah,
thinking
he said
I'm
that.
thinking
yeah.
about keeping it for topside.
Oh, yeah.
Like some other time,
Yeah.
random dudes, we just drop some big summon in the middle. And
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
to kill it.
Yeah. It could create a huge distraction if you really need an opportunity. But I'll let you hold on to it for now in case.
You have a rope on the ledge. You open it with one hand and have someone pull you up, and just bye bye. Deal with that. It's just like rah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Record it, I suppose.
Yeah, I would say keep it in the bag. That's not a bad idea. But you never know when you send Bane in. He might need a scroll of such magnitude.
Well, okay. You might want to keep it on your character sheet, Connor.
Okay. I'll
Because like
do
if
that.
it's in mine, then it's like, oh, I have it, and then you don't have it.
Yeah.
When you want to use it at some point.
Okay. So first one's the scroll of.
Giant spider.
Okay.
So there's a
scroll.
giant spider summon, and the other is some big creature. We don't know what it is, basically. So, but it's also a summon.
Okay.
It'll be fun to whip out randomly at some
I
point.
know, man.
Kirk's gonna be like, "Oh, what was that creature? Darn."
Make it a note. Who knows if it works
But
outside of this area though?
Kirk, do you want to just tell us what it is so you don't have to find it later?
Nope.
All right,
We'll see how good
you're
my
lost,
notes
big
do.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a few items I'm saving, Kirk. I hope
I
you're.
know. I when I was looking at everybody's inventory yesterday, I was trying. I took the time to double check and make sure I knew what everything did.
Yeah. I mean, the only big thing I have is the green potion, but I remember that's like a health boat.
I still
potion.
have a demon book.
Oh my god.
Y'all have not gotten rid of that thing yet.
I do not know what that does.
Okay.
Uh,
We gotta
It's
have
not
one
the
section
same-
where we do spring cleaning.
It's not the same Banshee book that somebody opened.
not the Banshee book. No.
We
yeah.
traded that or
It's-
something.
Yeah, we got rid
Some
of
like-
that early on.
Demon spell stuff.
Dude. Hey, Helen.
North wants to get dark.
What was that one spell you got? And then we
Oh, it was something
we skipped
lame.
ahead. Yeah.
It was super lame. I can't.
Oh,
remember.
Like,
that
talk to
got it
animals or something.
in the
no.
Underdark,
It was the
the
tiefling,
4th level.
and
Yeah,
it was like a 4th or 5th level spell. Was it a
4th level? I
Yeah,
think. Maybe 5th.
it wasn't like
Do you
a
remember what it was,
teleportation
Kirk?
thing or channeling or something.
I just remember it wasn't anything cool.
It
Yeah,
wasn't anything useful
It was
after
not
we
exciting.
Yeah.
It was like very
boosted.
standard.
When we finally figured it out, we were like, oh,
Yeah.
here's this dude in the Underdark we definitely thought would be cooler.
And he was lame.
I don't remember what it was.
It was I mean it was lame because it was after our downtime where you get like everything else, right?
Yeah.
It would have been good to have gotten immediately once you hit that level, right? But a little outclassed now.
Do you remember what
Uh,
it was? I don't.
I don't recall off the top of my head. I do know what you're talking about though.
But whatever.
All right. So our party finds themselves in a nice dark cave, having just freshly beaten an arcane spider. What do we do from here?
Do we want to like ask a question from the soul or try to get a sensor in some place the soul was in his life? I don't know what we would ask him. Like maybe who the highest ranking like boss is that he has that he's aware of or something.
And ask him to navigate, since we have no idea where we
True.
are.
That's true. We could ask for general.
Yeah, but they don't. Do they have to listen? I didn't read the
they
thing.
yeah, they have to answer truthfully to the best of their ability.
Got it.
Could ask why the drow are serving Xanather.
Okay, so the soul has like 6 charges basically, so we can ask multiple questions. But yeah, once those 6 uses are gone, his soul's like released or whatever. So, but yeah, we could get some deeper information potentially.
Information.
He was like a generic soldier.
Was this a drow soldier?
Yeah, it was that like elite warrior guy.
Mm-hmm. Elite sounds pretty good.
Yeah, maybe he's like a little regional captain or something.
Sounds like a big deal.
Assistant to the
sits in
regional
on some meetings.
manager.
Yeah, he's in meetings with leadership sometimes, but like.
Yeah. He's still going through training. Leadership training.
Okay, so
what's the plan, Michael?
Okay, so potentially about directions, potentially about why the drow are serving Lolth. Was that what it was?
In Xanather, yeah. Like what's their
Uh,
involvement with Xanather?
Anything else that you guys can think of?
I'm dead.
What's the highest? Not yet. What's the highest priority?
Figuring out where the heck we are. Hey, Joe.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, we gotta figure out where Silva is, but right now we need to figure out where we are.
I need to look at the wording of Soul Cage because I don't know how much it can like if it's very brief or what. Query Soul. You ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic answer which you can understand, regardless of language used. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or two and might be cryptic.
We love riddles. We're really
Riddle
good at them
this,
too.
Batman.
We're really good at them too.
I don't know why it says the might be cryptic because it says that they have to answer to the best of their ability. So they can't like give you a riddle to be difficult, I don't think. Maybe just if they don't know. Okay. Let's just help me word this, but like let's ask for directions on how to get around. Like maybe
Where does your leader reside and how to get there?
It'd be cool if we could get like a general description of like where different things are. Describe
Might be asking a lot for one, yeah.
Describe your headquarters or describe describe where landmarks are in this area?
Something like that.
All right, we'll try it. So Kirk, I'm gonna query the soul.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him to describe the best of his ability, major landmarks and how to get there, how to get to them. Here in the Underdark.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or is that
Sorry.
confusing?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and state it one more time for me. So you take the soul out, and what exactly do you say to it?
I say to it, can you describe where landmarks are and how to get to them here in the Under Mountain, or here in the what is this town
Under
called?
Mountain. You got it right. Under Mountain.
Yeah.
Sorry. Say it one more time. I think I got it this time.
Can you describe where landmarks are and how to reach them here in Undermountain? I'm trying to keep it brief, but the point I'm making is like in this vicinity that we're in.
Yeah, I try to describe this area.
where he's assigned, and
You hear the ethereal voice of the trapped soul speak out in a deadpan voice. If one is ever lost in the twisting layers of Undermountain, follow the flow of water. They all lead back to Skullport.
Good to know.
okay, that's it.
That's all it says.
Even though I asked for landmarks.
That's all I gave. I gave you a landmark of Skullport.
Kirk, he does have to answer to the best of his ability. Let's
It's
be
also
clear.
brief, the briefest it can too.
Yeah, I mean,
Sentence or two.
fair.
And it can be cryptic.
Yes, but he has to answer to the best of his ability. It's not like he can just be cryptic because he wants to.
That's
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
answer.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
I know. I just
I think it's a good answer.
Michael wanted more.
Well, you do
I
have five
did.
more.
Can you blame me?
You can ask again. I'll go ahead and say he won't ever say the same thing twice. If you want to ask again,
Well, we will
Unless
have
there-
other questions you want to hit
Un-
first.
unless there's no other answer, I suppose. Then he would have to say the same thing. Yes.
Maybe we could
But-
ask where his boss is located, or go ahead. Good. I'm open to any ideas. I'm just trying to think.
Well, I wanted to ask, more like, he seemed to be like a runner who knew information. Maybe he knows their relationship with Xanath or what's going on there, like why they're helping him.
Yeah, maybe we could ask why the Drow are helping Xanather or something.
Like, what is the Drow's relationship with Xanather? How's that sound?
It feels too generic. It's scaring me.
What do the Drow gain from their relationship with Xanather?
Okay, yeah, that's I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's give it a shot.
I'll ask
So
them.
I'll
So what-
open.
Mhm.
I'll ask the soul, what do the Drow gain from their relationship with Xanather? What do the Drow gain from their relationship?
This elite warrior is gonna be like, "Who's Xanather?"
Okay, go. Look at this.
Nice.
That. Helen's amazing.
Wait, one sec. I have a laptop
I know.
and I have to switch screens.
Oh, Michael wants to see.
It's so hard. Oh yes, I saw this. This is really cool. Why is she
Yes.
sad? Or is she
Why,
just
why,
like?
why is she sad, Helen?
Is that just dramatic makeup?
Because she's all moody and
Because she's moody and necromancery.
Emo.
It's that time of the month. Is that what it is?
Syndicated. I am selfish. I am wrong.
What do the Drow gain from their relationship with Xanather?
Yes.
The matron mother has decreed that it fulfills our ancient pact with the great sorcerer Halaster.
So
Okay,
Pallister's
one more
orchestrating
time.
this all.
One more time.
The matron mother proclaimed that it's fulfills the pact made between Loth and the great wizard Halaster.
So Hallister wanted it to happen probably because Hallister owes Xanather or something.
Oh, what a twisted web they weave. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Like spiders and
Web
stuff.
Called in a
indeed.
favor. He called in a favor with the Drow.
Pact made between Loth and the Loth and Halaster made some pact apparently. Interesting.
And this is Hallister calling in the favor
True.
for Xanather. Interest. Yeah, that's the. I guess that explains how they're connected. So the Drow and Xanather aren't directly connected. They're connected because of Hallister. He's the central.
We don't know how Xanather and Halaster are connected, right?
No.
We don't, but we do know that we now know that Hallister's the key
He's the fulcrum.
connection. Yeah, the fulcrum. That's the word.
So like Halaster, you think
That's what-
organized it?
Yes, that's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Because how big is Xanather? Like, you know, it seems like it's just this small time gang, and then now it's unraveling to be this giant thing that he's dealing with demigods. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, Xanather might be running things. We just know that he doesn't have a
True.
direct relationship with the Drow like Hallister does.
right.
This is
But-
why
and
I was saying
Hallister
we should
seems more
like
powerful.
revisit that vision we had, because like if I feel like if we studied that vision, we would like actually get useful information that I
Oh,
just
boy.
forgot.
Vision? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
remember
My
when we had the
vision.
vision with
When everyone
Strong and
died,
all the other
yeah.
characters and stuff? Like
That
they
was
had
Siva.
this.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it was just Siva. Yes, we
Yeah.
did explain.
Unfortunately, I cannot revisit it
Oh,
at
yeah.
this time.
Let me
Leave a message at the
ask
beep.
Siva.
Do do do.
Siva, we have a question.
Radio noise.
Oh, he must be trying to keep quiet.
If you remember the story that Siva weaved for you, he said that there wasn't much he knew. He saw that Xanather and a Drow priestess were summoned to a spot by Halaster, and they were all meeting there. They didn't seem to be excited to be there, right? But that's all you know. Yeah, the vision didn't really
Okay.
give much more information beyond that.
That makes Hallister sound like an orchestrator.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something that he's trying to gain, and he's like begrudgingly getting Xanather and Loth to work together. It seems, you know.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how much. It seems like this guy knows stuff.
Yeah. What the other
Four
thing I was
more
thinking that
tries.
could be cool is if we asked about their weaknesses or something to that effect.
Whose weakness?
Loth.
I guess that this group of individuals here in the Undermountain, like this elite warrior guy was a Drow. Is that correct?
Right.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
If
So-
we could ask him if he were to infiltrate his
Yeah,
home, how
something
would
like
he do
this.
it?
Yeah.
Right. Like what are weaknesses that that if someone took advantage of would be detrimental or something like that.
Mhm.
Into with their location here.
Yeah. What is the? How do we refer to this location? Like we're in Skullport still, right?
Right.
You're just outside of Skullport, as you would understand it. From what little knowledge you have, the greater area would be called the Undermountain.
Yeah, you could say something. Well, never mind. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, We're not talking as our characters
So
right
meta
this
right
second,
now.
Joel.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I was just
Feel
saying something
free to
like
meta.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was just saying something like in the Drow's Keep, or like the hideout of the Drow, or something to the where the Drow
Is what-
reside. You know,
Yeah, is what you were seeing where they reside?
no clue. All I saw was the Underdark. Or what I thought was the Underdark. I'm assuming.
All right, let's see. So like we could just ask.
How would you
What if he
infiltrate where
knows-
you reside? Something like that.
I wonder if he knows Xanathar's goal. I doubt it.
Yeah,
But
I
if he
doubt it.
did,
I don't think he would be like high ranking enough or something to know something
I
like that.
doubt even Lolth knows that.
Yeah, I don't think most people would. Most anybody would know that.
I met the matron mother. She's a work, real piece of work.
Okay, so there's the idea of weaknesses. There's also the idea. We already asked generally why Drow are working with Xanathar, right?
Because of a
Figured
pact.
that out was because of Hallister. Yeah. To be fair, Hallister might not have a goal because it's Hallister. Like,
Right. It'd be crazy.
It's nuts.
He's like, this thing seems fun.
Yeah, basically.
Let's rip apart their world. These guys are right above me. I don't like my
Thought they
neighbors
stomped
anymore.
Too loud. He didn't
Right.
like his upstairs neighbor.
Yeah.
Guys, just remember, I still have the copper helmet. That makes me
Oh,
look
okay,
like.
Oh gosh. Good.
Makes me look like him. So, who knows? It
Can
could
you
come in
assimilate
handy.
that into a disguise kit?
You
and
should wear
pretend
that, dude.
But doesn't that
like
doesn't
a-
Could. Yeah.
doesn't that have Xanathar see through your eye? I mean, Hallister see through your eyes though?
Oh, there was something with that.
Yeah,
Usually.
eyes actually appear and like are watching
Become
when you
a
put it on.
security camera.
I think he actually sees what you see when you do that, but I'm not sure.
You just become a security camera when you wear that helmet for him in
Right.
his security room.
All right. You're a sentry for Hallister. This is perfect.
Yeah.
So we don't care about getting to the upper levels of Skullport right this second. Yeah?
We just
Where are we
care
trying to
about
go?
getting out of forward because we're stuck. So
Yeah.
Right. But like where are we trying to go?
Well, we're still trying to find
We don't know where Siva is.
Well,
yeah,
the whole
we
point
we
of
were
coming in
trying to
here,
get
the whole
the
point of coming in
upper
here was to
levels.
find Zorian Zard.
have
So, you could ask if you know where
Ask
he is.
Zorian is.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
ask that?
Yeah, but his name is Jarlaxle.
Yeah.
You could ask.
Where
He's
is
going by
Jarlaxle, also known as
He's going-
Zorian Zord?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Jarlaxle. So you can ask.
Yeah, let's ask that. Where is okay, Kirk, so I'm
As
curious
precisely as
again.
you can.
Where is he
say that.
currently located, or
Where is
precisely as you can.
Jarlaxle, also known as Zorian Zord, currently located?
he has to ponder in his death.
The traitor is being held by the beholder, Xanathar.
Ooh.
Being kept alive for machinations unknown.
You might have to follow that up with where is in what building is he being held?
Right.
What does the building look like that he's held in?
or how do we get him out?
Yeah.
That's also good. We could ask both.
He might know of a
What do we have?
weakness.
Those are our
Have
last
you
two
used? We've used
questions, I
three
think.
of quest,
We've
6
used
now.
We
Yeah.
have 3 left. So we could ask,
Yep.
what is the building? What is the description of the building he is located in, and how do we get him out?
Okay, and just remember, what with these charges, we can put a sensor somewhere where this dude has been sometime in his life. So
Or could
if
we put
this
a
guy's
sensor in his in?
yes,
If he's
Yeah.
so if
Yeah,
he's been
smart,
where
Michael.
Zorian's being held, we
So-
can put a sensor there and see and hear everything that's currently happening there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
So,
So
we could see
you
and
might
know
want to
if-
save this then till we leave here and go to that place. You know.
True. They don't have to use it now.
But we got to figure out where
Yeah.
that place
But this
is.
only lasts 8 hours for this cage, so
I think for now, in general, we just want to go up.
I would ask him.
Does it say
Where
that?
is the Yeah, it says duration 8 hours.
Oh,
Soul cage.
Yeah, I did not notice that.
Well, should we just keep
Ooh.
walking until we find another fork or something to see where we end up?
Nah, I think we should just stay here.
We could ask for directions to get. We could ask how to get to the upper levels of
Xanathar.
Skullport. I mean, that's where Xanathar was. I don't know where Zorian's being held.
Feel like we could figure it out.
You think so?
I think if we
Okay.
just keep going up, we'll get there.
So you want to ask like what building he's
I
being
want to
held in?
save those charges. Maybe as we get closer, we'll ask that, because it's better to save the charges, because we might think of something else in the meantime, or something might come up. Because we don't need to ask
Okay.
that until we get up there.
But keep in mind, we only have 8 hours
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't know that.
until the soul's released, I believe.
Yeah, and what if we end up like stuck or something?
Like if
Or
we just forget to do it, then it's gone.
maybe we do it. then.
Set an alarm on your phone for 7 hours and 58 minutes. And
That
so
only
you'll
gives us
remember.
2 minutes to ask questions.
Yeah, well, you could
You
do
could just
7
drink
hours and 30
water.
minutes, but
Okay,
think we-
okay, that's
I think
much better.
we really need to know what building he's in, or we're
Yeah.
gonna.
I would
Or
ask
here,
him
how about
that.
this? I'd say let's use all the charges but one.
So ask
and-
where
So
he's
2
at
more.
and set up the
Figure out where
sentry.
he's at, and then yeah, we could do the sentry as well. And then we have one more if we want to do a sentry again, if we're like close and we want to know exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
I
so I
like
would
that.
say, what is the exact
Try that.
location that Jarlaxle is in?
Or, hold on. Maybe we're going to do
How
the
to-
sentry. Ask to do the sentry first, and maybe we can determine where he's at without having to ask that question.
Maybe we could just straight up ask him to put a sentry where Jarlaxle is located.
Yeah,
Because he's been
and-
there.
Yeah.
We could skip all that. And hopefully
Yeah.
we see enough to know where it is.
Let me look really quick.
And then we
at the wording.
Yeah, and then we could
You
potentially
can use an
save the
action
card.
to name a place the humanoid saw in life. Okay, so we could name the place as where
Jarlaxle's
Jarlaxle's
being
been.
held.
Zorian or Jorlaxle is being held.
Jarlaxle's prison.
If he's seen it, because maybe he's not.
But yeah, it's possible he hasn't seen it.
What happens if we ask
Uh,
something he can't answer, Kurt? Do we just lose the charge?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it says you can use an action to name a place the human saw in life. That he saw in life.
Must answer truthfully to the best ability, but yeah, if he doesn't know,
Yeah.
no, that would be his
Pass
truthful.
to
That would be the truthful
decide.
answer. If you asked him, what's life like on another planet or some nonsense, right? He'd be like, I have no idea. I've never been to another planet, right?
But
Yeah.
the
That's
but the
that would be his
answering-
truthful answer, right?
the answer
Unless
to the
this guy has
the-
been, and then he'd be a really unique
There
dead
you go.
NPC.
if we asked where he was being held and he approximately knows the general place that he's being held, maybe we would see that general place instead of exactly or something. I don't know, because that seems like the best answer he can give or something. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess let's give that a shot. So I'm gonna query the soul and
Okay.
ask him to show me
I'm an idiot.
the exact place Jarlaxle, also known as Zorian Zord, is being held.
And you're doing the sensor charge, right? You're
Yes,
doing
I'm
the
doing
Eyes of the Dead.
Yes.
Name a place the humanoid's own life.
I've
As long as you concentrate up to 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Ugh, okay. Exact place Charles is being held. Okay. Alright.
Making the
Can use this action in place. You receive a visual and auditory information from a sensor as if you were in the place using your senses.
And then
10
it
minutes.
explains like what people see if they are there.
Yeah.
Only if they see like invisibility, because it's invisible. But if they see invisibility, they see like some.
a
They
soul.
see the face
Oh,
of the
yeah.
person who died.
They see a
There.
soul, right? Yeah.
If they see invisibility, yeah.
That's funny. That's wild.
My uncle.
This is
Ah!
amazing.
Of the tormented humanoid, so he's just like this dead ghost just
If you were in the space using your senses. Okay, cool. So I think
Alright.
you're the only one that's gonna see this, Zelrith, right?
I'll see it and I'll have to explain it.
Yeah. So
Can
Zelrith,
can I do detect thoughts and see it as well?
if you want, yeah, I would see why not.
Why
And
not?
then-
Just because I've been investigating Xanathar, maybe I pick up on something that he doesn't.
And then Zark
I'll
detects
do it.
your thoughts, so we just daisy chain.
And you just see me just
oh
in my
wait.
thoughts. You just see the bigger and stronger Bane as he does more and more push-ups.
All right. So yeah, as you speak these words into the soul, it sort of shines and a sort of globe is sort of set in place. Then you knew from studying the spell, you take the globe and you kind of just put your head up to it and it enters you into the space. And as Zelrith does this, as he puts his head into his space, Zelrith, you feel a bit of slight dizziness as the sudden sensation of you being pushed into from a dark sort of dank like cave
pretty dank,
into
bro.
a bright very warm comfortable room. You see tapestries along the walls. There's a nice fire in a fireplace.
Fire, bro.
And you see relaxing on a long luxurious plush chair a drow sort of leaned back, sort of flipping, having a book sort of propped up on one knee, sort of gently sort of flipping pages one at a time. As he gives a sigh, kind of just tapping his temple, seemingly pensive, but nonetheless very comfortable. A glass of wine sits next to him, and he casually sort of takes a sip every now and then.
What a tool. This guy sucks.
Oh,
I still want to kill this guy.
The room isn't terribly big, but like I said, it is very nice. There's fine sort of furniture inside, some fine rugs. There's some food on the table, not too far from the wine. Glancing over to the door, you see that the door itself, though, is rather heavily a heavy door, while it's sort of seeming a little bit off from the rest of the space. Inspecting further, you would see a large set of locks sort of set on it. It seems to be impassable, and then there's a small sort of window in the door that, peering out, you sort of see a stone sort of hallway in front of you. It's hard to see much further outside the door. Outside, you can hear some murmuring sort of going on in the distance. Sounds like there's some sort of conversation happening, even some light music being played that's sort of echoing down the hallways.
Outside the door,
Outside the door, yeah.
I hear some music and murmuring.
Yep. Sounds like there's several people sort of speaking. Sort of, you would be remiss in thinking that might be a party or some sort of gathering or something like that.
Okay.
Do I pick up on anything listening through Zelrith's thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to look around at all the details, basically, as much as possible.
Yeah.
take in it as much as I
In
can.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking around, unfortunately, there's not too much kind of going on in the room at this moment in time. Um, looking around, like I said, you see a small bookshelf with several books, sort of stacked up on it. They look like various novels, sort of entertainment books, rather than like history books or anything like that, like tales and myths and legends and things of that nature. You see the book that the drow is reading currently appears to be the legend of a dragon that apparently lived some 10,000 years ago, and about how it befriended a knight and so on and so forth.
I can relate.
You yeah, there's not too much else you can tell about the space per se. You can, like I said, there is
Appreciate everybody stopping in. Hope you guys are having such a
fireplace
great
there, rather
night.
small
Much love
fireplace
to you.
that is warming the room. There's no other windows or any kind of view of the outside. You sort of stick around, continuing time to inspect at the range of the spell, kind of leading you about the space to the best of your ability for these 10 minutes. Until finally there is some footsteps outside the door, kind of glancing over. You see a bugbear, sort of flanked by two other bugbears. This was one of the big brute bugbears that you might have seen before. And he kind of grunts and was like, just sort of shouting through the small sort of barred opening of the door, and was like, Xanathar wants to speak with you now. And you see the drow kind of roll his eyes, sort of place his wine cup down and earmark his book as he sort of swings his legs about and sort of stands up, sort of dusts himself off, and he kind of gives a slight sort of shrug, like, I will be right there then. And the bugbear starts unlocking the door, sort of opening it, as you see the drow sort of step outside, flanked by both bugbears, before the vision ends.
What
What
if we
happened
wait?
to- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if we wait just like a little bit and then ask to see Xanathar's
Where Xanathar
room?
sits. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly what I was thinking. And we just like follow him in there and listen to the conversation that they
Might
have.
be worth it.
Yeah. My
Very,
question
very
was,
sneaky.
what happened to the original voice actor of that character, Kirk? A little disappointed that.
Yeah.
Their contract didn't get
Very-
renewed. Contract didn't get renewed.
Oh man,
It's
you
the
hate
right.
to see it.
The writer's
Yeah.
strike is
That's
crazy
very-
right now. So
I know it's hard to stay invested right now.
it's affecting
You're fired.
all parts of the production.
All right.
No, I think that's a great idea.
Okay,
So
so
you have 2 charges left, correct?
yes, so
But-
we
Keep this in mind. They probably will see this this time around.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh, Xanathar could probably see invisible.
Because he's
super
so
paranoid.
paranoid.
Do
Yeah.
beholders see invisible things?
He's probably thought about it. He probably
Yeah.
has something.
mind flayers see invisible things. I know that, and there's
Yeah.
definitely mind flayers.
Probably has one, yeah, with him.
So that probably won't work.
They just tormented soul appears to be like, someone should look into that.
Yeah, it might tip them off that we're coming.
They are
It
coming.
might be better to be able to like see outside of where he's in prison to know where to go
Okay.
once he's put back.
So here's a thought. We know that Xanathar's in that. We know that Xanathar's in that like big freaking carcass of a something.
You what now?
He was in this bar. He took over this bar apparently.
Oh
Who
yeah,
did
yeah.
we learn that from?
We don't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Do
we
we
do.
know that?
Yeah, we know
No,
that.
we know he lives on the same floor as the bar. We don't know if he's in the bar, do
We
we?
don't even know if it's the same building.
No, I thought we had learned. Let me
The-
see.
Worm's
They were
gullet.
upset about the bar, but that's just because it was on that level.
So,
Yeah, because he had holed up in it. I
The
thought.
dwarves said that the clan Ironclad said that He took over their favorite bar, the Worm's Gullet.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
saying that
mean he's
doesn't
in there.
that doesn't mean it's his lair. Yeah, this could just be another outpost for him. So we do need to clarify that. But Kirk, I'm assuming I didn't get anything from looking through that vision as well.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
unfortunately, there's just nothing identifiable or nothing.
Yeah.
Never met shouted out
So-
to you either.
My question would be for Stelrith, does he recognize anything since he has been in Xanathar's lair?
Well, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
It didn't really have anything that looked familiar. I mean, I guess outside the style, the way the exuberance of the tapestries and the furniture is not dissimilar to how Xanathar sort of put together a lot of his rooms, nicer rooms, down in his lair when you spent that time with him. So it's definitely clear that Xanathar put all that together, but that's about all you can really get from it.
All right. Yeah, I think you need to ask where that location is rather than try to spy on that meeting, because they're gonna shoot
We have
that.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, or we could try both, and then hope to get another soul.
The other thing that we could ask about is like if we wanted to sneak in to a certain location, how this guy would do that.
You're right.
Maybe ask how would you sneak into that location, and hope that we would get defining
Nothing.
A secret location.
He might describe, yeah, how to get there or something.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get to that holding area without being seen, like a secret entrance? You know what I mean?
Or I guess we could say how what would be the best way to sneak into where Xanathar is undetected, something like that.
All right, 2 questions, 2 things.
Let's ask that.
All right, what are you asking?
Okay, so I will query the soul and ask, what is the best way to sneak into where Xanathar is holed up undetected?
Wait, was Xanathar or where Charlotte
Well,
the guy?
that's a good point. I was thinking where Xanathar is where he's held. If he's gonna have a conversation with him, I figured he was like close by.
I was thinking like specific rooms.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Either way, we need to get in there. Feel like if we can get
Okay.
generally into the main area, we could get to Jarlaxle. But
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you want to ask how to sneak into where Jarlaxle is? Unfortunately, he's in a room with a single really heavy door.
Yeah, that's
So
fair. Maybe the building in general, like you were gonna do then.
remember that one guy that could ghost walk through walls? It's crazy that he's
Never heard of
currently
him.
dead.
no, I
Never
don't
heard of him.
remember that.
Crazy.
We had something like that.
I totally, this entire time that I've had since level 9, I've had advantages on Constitution saves, and I've not been using that.
Okay, so we'll ask about where
Oof.
Jarlaxle is held. How to sneak into where Jarlaxle is held. How about that?
Okay, so what is the
'cause
best way to sneak where Jaraxel is held?
Yeah, what is the best way to sneak into where Jarlaxle is being held undetected? Is the best way to sneak into where Jarlaxle being held undetected. I'm like writing all these down and the answers so that we remember them. We could also ask how we could open the door, but I imagine the door doesn't have a easy way to open it. So it might not matter, and that could be useless.
He's just like, no one gets undetected. Very, very sneaky like.
Okay. Again, a ethereal voice rings out from it. If it had, if the soul was able to retain its bodily emotion, you imagine it would be shouting, but nonetheless, a very deadpan, flat, impossible. His brutes are legion. His mind flayers read your very thoughts. The traitor is guarded better than the matron mother herself.
And you're like, how do we get to the matron mother?
It wasn't the answer we were looking for.
Nope.
So that was answering to the best of his ability.
Best of his ability.
Questionable. Questionable.
I'm sorry, he's not a master stealth assassin.
So we're sensing a lack of effort.
I'm gonna not ask the last question, so he's trapped forever.
8 hours.
Got for 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
For 8 hours.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to do these things.
Ask him what his most embarrassing memory in life that he has to relive right before
He
he
has to
passes.
relive it like right before, after he's already dead. He has to relive his most embarrassing memory again.
Oh,
Yeah, just to spite him.
Do you have anyone that you loved after he's dead already? He has to think
Yeah.
about it.
And then just send
I would've
Bane to go
feel
kill
bad.
him.
Who suffers now that you are dead? No.
All right, so you're saving the last charge.
Do we want to save the last charge? What do you guys think?
Um,
There's nothing to be gained. Well, that's not necessarily true.
Maybe we shoot our shot and try and see in Xanathar's
Yeah.
for the
just-
conversation.
I was
We
thinking
should
that.
just do it.
Yeah.
we get
I
burned,
was-
we get burned.
Yeah.
Shoot our shot.
They probably already know anyway. And they can't prevent us from seeing this room at least, which is helpful. But it would be nice to know how to get to where he is. We still don't know that. We still don't really know where.
Right, how to get to
Oh,
Xander.
yeah.
That question we just asked was hopefully going to help us with that, but the guy was an idiot.
So maybe
Well, we
we
just-
ask, how do we get there? Or, like, where is he located? I think that
Yeah,
would be more
that might be
valuable
better.
than the meeting.
Because I mean, it might be the best protected place in the world, but we've got Bane Wallace.
But
so,
I'm
you know.
still.
No,
Listen,
Bane's anti mind flayers. He does not sign up when mind flayers are on the job.
but we could
He's
get some like
lost
crazy
every time.
information listening into this thing. It's kind of like a high risk, high reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It is.
this could give us absolutely nothing, and Xanathar could find out about us, and we could all die, or we could find something out really cool from this meeting, and it changed the course of our entire time here.
And knowing where he's like the specific room he's at in there, like I don't know if it's how helpful it's gonna be.
I vote
If we can
seeing in the
figure that
meeting,
out.
but that's me. I also did
Yeah.
die being too curious, so here we go.
Yeah, let's listen to the
I
dead guy.
vote we roll the
Let's do
dice.
it.
Listen to the dead guy.
Shoot our
We
shot.
could. The only thing I'm concerned about is like if they see a sensor in there, like then they.
What are the
move
chances?
meeting elsewhere, or like, and then
Would
we just like
you-
stall in this room for no reason.
Man,
But
can we ask
what-
him to put
what
it
are the
somewhere
ch-
inconspicuous?
I don't think we have control over that.
No, I don't. I think
Yeah,
it
I
just.
don't think so.
What are the chances that they would know it's you?
I don't think they could. They just know
good
someone's trying to spy on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, they would see the spirit of a drow, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
"What is Loth doing?" You know what I mean? Like,
And it's
Yeah.
not like a normal spell, like a usual one you'd see, so they might not know what's being done exactly.
Yeah. Let's shoot our shot. We'll try it.
Yeah.
We're playing D&D. You
woo!
know what I mean?
Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice.
Listen,
Playing
I play
D&D,
safe
we're
enough
gonna
in
be
real life.
wandering
I gotta
around.
play crazy in this.
All right. So, how do we want to word this? We want to see.
Where Xanathar is currently located.
Yeah.
The room where Xanathar normally spends his time at this time of day.
Or meets with others.
Or
Because we could guess this wrong, and then we just like see a stupid room.
Yeah.
It's you know what I mean. Oh, he probably. Okay, Kirk.
What's up?
I question you.
Okay.
oh no.
I soul cage you in real life, Kirk.
What's up?
So, uh, so from Zelda's time being around Xanathar, like he probably at least observed to some degree patterns that Xanathar followed. Like, did he seem to hang out in like a room all day? Like, I was around him for a while. Or
You actually didn't see Xanathar all that much. Like he would
Yeah, okay.
occasionally be, because you were in as far as you could tell, like his main. You never actually saw Xanathar's lair. You were in like a headquarters of sorts,
Mhm.
where several mind flayers kind of worked under Xanathar, and he was kind of like, if there's any reference, it's like his place of work. It's where he would come to do business and then he would leave. But you knew a pathway that you weren't allowed to go down. Nobody went anywhere near that was his lair. And I said that no, the mind flayers told you that basically any creature that would go down there would surely die, just from the nature of it. So you have never saw his lair, but so you didn't see all that much of him. He'd come and talk to you every now and then. But you didn't spend like a ton of time around him. You were around the mind flayers more than he was.
You could say something like, where Xanathar has met with Jarlaxle before, because he
Yeah,
might have
okay.
he might have already seen or taken him to Jarlaxle before.
this guy knows that.
I don't
Or
know.
or we could say where Xanathar tends to meet with people to discuss things.
Yeah, I think that might be safest.
And just hopefully that this guy does right.
Shoot a shot.
You think that sounds good? Let's
Go
try
for
it.
it.
Sending
I
out
believe in you.
the soul energy.
Sending out an SOS. Okay, Kirk. We will query the soul
Okay.
and say, please show us the location where Xanathar tends to meet with or speak with others.
Show us location where Xanathar tends to meet or speak with others.
Yeah,
Say meet with. Leave off the speak with.
meet with
Because he could
others.
speak with people anywhere.
Meet with others. Okay.
Show us the location where Xanathar tends to meet with others.
All right.
Boom.
And you do Eyes of the Dead, and just as
Eyes
before,
of the undead, yes.
the large globe-like eye appears as the soul sort of morphs into it. You lift it up to your head, letting the front of your face fall into it. As the vertigo, as you come through the vertigo once again, you find yourself again in a very different situation. You see a cavalcade of various individuals, people in various dress, in lavish sort of gowns and outfits. There's a few people that are dancing to a small band playing
Ooh.
music. There are exotic dancers, sort of
Inappropriate.
around in cages.
Inappropriate.
So exotic.
Exotic
as
dancers
well
in
as
cages.
as well as several brutish bugbears, sort of piddle around the room. But most notably, is right in front of you, is the giant eyeball creature, the beholder, Xanathar himself, speaking with Jarlaxle, who's in front of him, his hands bound
Oh.
behind his back. Um,
Guys, it worked.
to his left and right are two mind flayers.
Don't look this way.
As the conversation, the music and everything sort of fills the room. You try to focus in on their conversation. Xanathar has in front of him a map of what looks like the Sword's Coast. Several alterations. From what you can see, it seems to be more focused on the waters around the Sword's Coast than it is the land masses, as there are several routes, trade routes, sort of drawn out on it. Several ports that seem to be designated by small tokens, sort of placed on this map. And as he has a human kind of there in front of him, kind of looking between the two of them, and as Xanathar sort of booms out, he's like, "And what of the northern routes? Who controls those waters still?" As the two are sort of talking. Draxel says, "That's he kind of with his hands behind his back. He sort of nods. It's like, well, those ports over there aren't quite right. Those pirates haven't been in that bay in say 20 years, and sort of seems to be talking through navigating and recent sayings on this map. Then suddenly, your vision almost goes white as a searing pain hits your mind.
Oh.
Give me an intelligence save, please, with advantage.
An intelligence save or a
Intelligence with advantage.
You smart.
intelligence saving throw advantage.
As you feel the familiar touch of the mind flares dipping into your brain,
Familiar.
you steal
So
your mind.
is this a mind control check?
Is not mind control, no, but it is. It is of the same type of thing, right? Like,
Is that why you gave me advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're familiar with this. They're trying to read your thoughts. They're trying to dip in and pull information from your mind. As
Not
you
today.
look over, and you see one of the mind flayers looking directly at the sensor that you are controlling. You're still gonna take 4d8 plus. Take half of this.
Ooh.
So 15 damage.
Ouch.
As a mind, as you, the sharp pain in your mind as you resist, not keeping any information away from this mind flare.
Can they do that, Kirk?
What's that?
Can they do that?
Yes,
Like
they can.
through a sensor?
They can do it through Arcane Eye, so I'm going to go ahead and assume this has the similar properties to Arcane Eye.
Okay, alright. I was just curious.
Yeah. No, this is definitely a weird spell, but there are at least 2 other spells like it, so I'm using that as a base for my ruling.
Okay, cool. Can I continue to listen?
You can if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
You just try to attack me and I just keep listening.
Oh my god.
As the mind flayer sort of holds up his hand to Xanathar and leans over, seemingly whispering something in his ear. As I'll be.
Maybe I
What do you
should.
Yeah. What are you focusing on, or do you want to look at anything specifically?
I'm nervous to stick around.
If you see
too
anyone
long.
familiar in the room.
Yeah, I guess we could look at that. Or
Right.
yeah, can I look around at characters in the room and try to see if I recognize anyone?
Perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Perception check.
Sending out a QoS.
Oh
Wow.
Aha!
Why?
Damn.
That's the second fail.
As you start looking around, your vision again starts
Marked.
going white as you're hit by a spell. Another intelligence save, please, at advantage.
Okay.
Go, Miguel. Go,
Saving
Miguel.
This is a spell
throw.
attack, right?
This no, it is not a spell.
Where are you?
27.
27, nice.
I'm so strong.
Impressive.
My brain is really,
Still half
really,
of
really
this.
strong.
Which is 14?
14.
Okay.
14 damage. As you kind of regain yourself, looking about the room, you don't notice too many familiar faces. You do see that there are a bunch of not drow here. As far as y'all have been aware, you've only seen the drow. You had heard that only the drow and the bugbears were the ones moving up to the higher levels, and everyone else had been kicked out. But you see several humans about, as well as a few other various races, some orcs, a dragonborn or two. It seems like you have a really eclectic group of individuals up here, as well as some rather monstrous-looking type creatures. Some creatures here you don't even recognize seem to be walking around. Some of them seem as pets, others as denizens.
Xanathar do be
do-
crazy.
What you let's see. What you do recognize here is a former associate of all of yours, a minotaur, sort of standing over in the corner,
Ah.
as if guarding one of the side passages out of this room. As you see Strong sort of standing off to the side.
Rest
I
in peace.
protest.
But otherwise,
Dang.
no one else you specifically recognize. You see you do see several drow in the room as well, wearing filigree of Loth.
Helen okay?
I was gonna say, is Helen dying?
He's okay. She's got a bad cough.
Yeah, guys, I think I should probably not try to stick around.
Yeah, you should
I
probably
would
go.
get out.
They know somebody's watching.
Right, and they could mind control you
And
if
I'm
you
just
fail.
getting-
Yeah, the
Blasted.
conversation between Xanathar and Drexel has stopped as Xanathar is his eyes kind of looking around the room. Now you have both mind flayers kind of looking at the sensor.
Okay.
Peace out,
So,
bro.
any mind flayers that are looking at the sensor would see it suddenly vanish.
Very good.
Oh, Kirk.
All right. You return back to the dark cave.
I think I technically was supposed to roll to keep concentration each time I took damage.
That was a concentration spell.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's fine. You only took damage twice, so I'm not worried
Alright.
about it. What's done is done.
Cool.
Your mind is just that strong.
You have a steely mind against mind control.
I have
Strong
an
as
incredible
frick.
mind.
I wish I had something like that against the Soul Stealers, but
Oh no.
you'd think a guy that specifically deals in stealing souls would be better at keeping his own soul, but you know, I don't
Did
have
you-
advantage on that, you know?
All
You
offense,
ran
no
into-
defense.
You ran into somebody that was like in that meeting, which has got to be a big bad.
Right, yeah, she's
Like,
the
Very
matron
bad
mother.
news. Anybody that you run into that was in that meeting, not good news.
Yeah, I think she's like the number 2 of Loth, but here we go.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And 2 of her soulless minions. I mean, 4 of her soulless
Alright.
minions.
Okay, so was Bane detecting thoughts on that?
No.
As well? No? Okay. Well, I'll explain everything I saw to the group. And then I will emphasize that Xanathar was looking mostly at the water around the Sword Coast, and that's what he seemed most interested in. Trade routes. He was concerned about the northern water routes and who controls them. And Jarlaxle was saying the pirates haven't been in that bay in 20 years. And then I'll explain how the races of the individuals and monsters and stuff in this place were really eclectic. Yeah,
You gonna mention strong?
Yeah.
yeah, and strong. Yeah,
Yeah, you'd probably mention all the major
yeah, I would,
points
of
to it.
course.
With our plan still to go up there then?
I imagine,
This is the
or at
death
least
trap.
or at least to attempt to break Jarlaxle out.
I guess our only chance would be when he's in transit.
Yeah, probably. Which is unfortunate because that would have been around now.
Hmm.
Kurt, did I recognize the room at all?
You did not recognize the room, no.
Okay.
I will say, okay, I will say though,
Did it look like a ribbed giant fish
the
or whatever?
it was made of stone, right? It was a stone structure that it was in, but it seemed to have like the walls weren't they didn't look constructed. They weren't like stone blocks or anything like that. Yeah, it looked organic. It was
Okay.
He's in the fish thing. Fish bar
the
thing.
fish thing.
Worm's
It's a
gullet.
giant purple
Or
worm.
worm. He's in the worm fish bar. I should have known.
All right.
Did
All
it
right.
look like a worm, Kirk?
It was hard to tell. I mean, it was a room. You know, you were just
Narwhal
inside of it.
knows about worms, Kirk.
You do know about giant purple worms. You are pretty
Yes,
intimate.
I do.
If you had to take a guess, you would guess that might have been inside a petrified giant purple worm.
What a guess. What a guess.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm really throwing a guess out there.
what is the party doing from here?
Going up. 'Cause
Yep, going
Going
up.
can't go
up.
back.
We'll keep following this
I'm just
path
doing
until
this.
there's a fork.
Okay.
Hoping there, buddy. Silver's okay.
I'm more
camera
concerned
cuts
about
to
our buddy
Siva.
Strong.
Yeah.
He's got his tongue out of his mouth. Dead.
I just snoozed
The
it. I'm just
camera
taking.
cuts back to the party.
I'm just taking the long snooze.
Okay. All right. As the party continues walking up the cavern, the camera does in fact pan away from the party,
Classic camera.
traveling through the stone before fading black into a commercial break. Let's take 5. Use the bathroom. and
What?
We'll come back momentarily.
It's on HBO. There's no commercials. It's a movie.
Ryan, did Kirk tell you we finished Act 6?
He told me that you had to restart. And it
Yeah,
was a
we had to
terrible
restart the
time.
boss, which was really annoying.
Yeah.
We all got DC'd
Oh man.
right
least
at
you
the
didn't
end of the fight.
Yeah, at least you didn't have to go back from there.
No, we just have the little epilogue thing to do now.
Yeah.
And then I guess the capstone.
No, that is that epilogue is
Well, we have to do the
quick.
capstone in Act 2, level, like, difficulty 2 to get to 3.
We ran hella through that today. Me and Kirk could probably run you through that in like under an hour. It's not that bad.
Alright, guys, I'll be back. Just taking
We're
a
starting to get
5-minute break
geared,
here.
so
Go in the
it's
bathroom.
much
See you
easier
soon.
for us to run you through it.
Here's a $5 tip. You guys eat some bad crab or something? I've heard about this. I've heard about this before. Yeah. That's like my worst nightmare. Being stuck on public transportation, like have to throw up for like gosh. I hate that stuff. Good lord. That's disgusting. Hot cock and creme. Oh, I can use that. The ice cream scooper right here. I'm rinsing it with sketchy water. Probably okay. Is there any update on the water? Probably okay for rinsing. What about board games medicine? Is that good? Board games medicine? Sports medicine? Board games medicine? Come on, guys.
It wasn't that funny of a joke.
Right?
What?
You hear me?
Excuse me?
Nice.
Nice.
Noise?
Nice.
Noise.
Nice.
Noise.
Oh my god, why? Oh, that's why. Shoot. So dumb. You know what? I'm just gonna redo this. What makes it so hard on me? This stupid thing. I know what I did. No.
What are you running into, Kirk?
Trying to slap maps together fast. It's always scary.
You know better, Kirk. You know better.
I know better, but sometimes I don't have a choice, yo.
Things get
Yeah,
crazy,
true.
Tom.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Have you any of you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet?
Oh, I want to.
No,
I want
I
to
really
bad.
want to, yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna get to see that.
It's really neat.
I believe it.
It's really good, eh?
I have no doubt. Choose file.
Well.
Where's the one I just saved? Come on now. Did it go to like downloads or something? No.
Yeah.
Documents?
You need to come in here.
No.
Type it.
Gosh darn it.
Type up.
Ah, there's.
Okay, bye.
got it.
I was seeing people on Reddit talk about how in
Fun.
Diablo 4 basically at level 70 you kind of hit a wall.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be where a lot of people are stopping until season 1 because apparently they're missing a world tier that's probably going to get added in season 1 that'll make it easier to level after that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Like they took it out so that they could add it in season 1, basically, and we're
funny,
like,
yeah.
"Here's what-" But yeah, apparently it's harder than it should be
They're
to level
like,
past 70
people,
right now.
stop doing so much of the game. Wait till we can charge you for it.
Yeah, apparently it gets really insane after level 70 to keep leveling.
Huh. Interesting.
So yeah, I'll just wait till season 1 to play then.
Good.
That doesn't. Hold on. That doesn't
Not a
make
bad
sense
idea.
because you're supposed to unlock it at level 70.
That's what they were saying on Reddit.
You unlock 4 at level 70. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 80. I believe
Maybe
after
80s
that.
then. Because
Yeah.
they did say things got hard, like a lot harder to level after 70. A lot of them were just stopping there.
Mm.
Yeah, because they're on the 4th difficulty.
Yeah.
Why did it get harder? I don't understand. Yeah,
They said progression like gets a lot slower at that point.
I believe it. There's no real drive to hit max level in
And
this
they
game.
said there needs to be something like between getting to World Tier 4 and Uber Lilith, because right now there's like no challenge in between the two to like strive towards, and that's just like a huge gap.
Yeah,
Doors
The Uber
open.
Lilith is level 100, so that's a 30 level gap with no like nothing to strive for.
Wicked.
I'm interested to see what they'll add in the season.
All right, is everybody back? Everybody good?
So good. Well,
Mm.
I'm physically good. Mentally
Camera
in
pans
shambles.
into a bathroom.
In shame.
Your
Ah,
body's
no,
great.
bathroom.
Your body's just
If it's in a
starting to
bathroom.
decompose.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
My eyeballs, up into my brain.
All right. So as we open back up, we open with Siva.
Woo!
Let's see. How do I pull you
In
to
the arms
scene?
of the Raven
He
Queen.
finds
That work?
himself
Are
nude.
you here? Are you seeing a thing?
Yeah. I mean,
Alright,
that's
then,
not what I thought I would see.
Siva, you find yourself waking up with a terrible headache.
Oh no.
Your whole body aches as you rise up from a plush, sort of comfortable bed. The morning sun sort of shining on your face as you wake up.
Welcome to heaven.
What color's
You
my
s-
skin?
What color is your skin? It's its normal color.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But you find that you don't have any of your equipment with you. You're not even wearing the same clothes you were wearing last you
no.
remember. You see me dressed in a very simple tunic,
Oh, there's spiders
with-
on the tunic.
with pants. No, there's no images or anything sewn into the tunic or nothing like that. No.
How did this all happen within 20 minutes?
You smell what smells like bacon, sort of wafting on the air. Rather pleasant kind of smell, just kind of floating along as you wake up and looking at your surroundings. You find yourself in a nice room, wooden floor. There's a desk on one end and a set of drawers on the other, and a door to the far south, at the far corner.
Looking around, is there anything of consequence? Anything that looks interesting or out of place?
No, it looks like a fairly normal room. Maybe this might be at an inn or something like that. Nothing here looks, there's no personal effects anywhere or anything like that. This all just looks like it's fairly worn, um, used furniture and whatnot. None of it's brand new. It looks like some of it was carved by hand and whatnot.
Can I check the desk and the drawers and stuff like that? If there's anything of interest or value, is there any notes left for me?
No notes. You just kind of slide open the drawers, and most of them are empty. There's nothing really to find in the drawers.
Can I do an investigation check just in case there's a secret in any
You're
of the drawers?
looking for like a false
Yeah.
Yeah. Please go for it. Whoa. Gosh darn it, dude.
Exactly.
I always hit play, and I just never know what's quite gonna happen. Cool. You kind of check to see if there's maybe a false drawer or some sort of hidden compartment, anything like that. You don't find anything.
Well, if I don't see anything to check around, there's nothing under the bed. The walls don't look like there's any hidden doors or anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
All right. Well, then I'll make my way out the
Make my way downtown.
You're
The
in the
door.
Fey, bro.
Oh, I hope so. Can I start moving?
Yep. Please feel free to.
Okay.
As you move around, you
There's-
see a hallway with several doors, as well as at the end of the hallway something that looks like a staircase leading
All
down.
right. Well, we'll check this door here.
Opening the door, you see an older gentleman who seems to be putting together on some sort of pack. He looks up to see you and sort of waves his hand as he waves. He's like, "Good morning, Siva. How are you this fine day?"
What the hell?
I've been better.
Sort of stretching his arms.
Matrix.
Any indication of where I am now?
Hmm. Oh well, you must still be dreaming, Siva. No, I must be going. I need to get moving if I'm to make it to port by noon. So you'll excuse me.
What port do you speak of?
Just the port down the road, not too far, but I need.
They're holding me in a mine prison.
as he moves along past you and down the staircase and out of sight. You move in here and you see a minstrel practicing strumming on his guitar, sort of plucking a few tunes as another individual sort of lounges on the bed, scribbling something on some parchment. Both of them look up and say in unison, "Good morning, Siva. You look good today."
Great to see you. I walk over to the desk. I grab a pen and I stab the minstrel.
You grab
Oh.
a pen and you stab the minstrel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just in the arm, like it wouldn't be
Yeah,
lethal.
As you stab him, he sort of backs up, sort of stopping his tune as he grabs his arm, like, that hurts, Siva. Be careful with those. He sort of takes the quill out of his arm and throws it to the ground. He sort of clutches onto his bleeding arm.
Where are we?
Like, what? You're in our room. You could kindly get out.
Well, that didn't work out the way I thought it might.
You just stab a guy. Where are we?
All right. Okay. Let's go down here.
As you open up the next room, you see a man who seems to have a mortar and pestle. He's sort of grinding away at some mortar, sort of grinding something into fine powder. An old woman sort of sits on the opposite of the room, smoking a pipe. She looks up. It's like, "Oh, it's a good day, Siva. How are you doing this morning?"
Do I feel the
Dabber.
like with the presence? Can I feel the ethereal plane right now? Can I am I feeling souls? Am I like? Is there anything, or am I just like my head spinning?
Your head is absolutely thumping. You can feel your heartbeat in your temples, and if you try to call upon any of the shadow magic you're used to having at your fingertips, none of it seems to answer.
Yeah. So I know I don't have my burb feather. I'm assuming.
None of your equipment. Yeah.
Okay. Anything in this room look out of the ordinary?
I mean, not any more than any of the other rooms have.
And I'll just say, hello there, sweet woman. What are you doing today?
Oh well, you see, this fine young man here is putting together a potion that should help my knees stop from hurting.
Oh, great. Is that a blessing from Loth?
Oh no, I don't know who this Loth is. It's just a common remedy, I'm told, but I don't know how to fix it myself.
Punch her in the face.
Very, very well.
It's not even real.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, should I kill your son? Oh, well,
Only
good.
where I am or your son dies.
All right. Hello there.
You see, in this room, you see a woman sort of pacing back and forth. As soon as you kind of turn the knob and open the door, you hear like the roar of a crying child as she's sort of bouncing him up and down, sort of pacing back and forth. sort of trying to soothe the child. Be like, "Oh, morning, Siva. I'm so sorry. Little Tommy is not feeling good this morning. I apologize if he woke you up."
No worries. Where could I find the the owner of this fine establishment?
Oh, I'm sure at this point in the morning he's fixing us breakfast. You can smell it on the air now.
Yes, man flesh.
In a
And I'll
mind
leave.
prison with other people.
The Matrix, baby.
Going into this room, you see a man who is putting on what looks like a set of armor. He has it only about halfway done so far. He has like the greaves and his leg plates set up, and he seems to be setting up his breastplates now, stringing the leather through them. You see in the corner a great sword is sort of leaning against the wall, as well as a large shield. As he looks up at you, and is like, good morning, Siva. Doing fine today, I hope.
Ah, wonderful. I've come to get some weapons from you.
I'm afraid I have none to spare. I have just my trusty sword and shield. I need that today. There's battle afoot.
What are you going to fight?
The enemy, of course. They're up to no good. The East Quarter needs me. And these damn straps would listen to me as he continues working with his straps.
Siva looks longingly at the sword and considers chopping off his head, but thinks otherwise and moves on.
Yeah, very good. In this room, you find to be a toilet. It smells lightly of poop. Yeah.
Is there any water basin or any like wash?
Just like Zock's home.
There is a tub that you would imagine is used for water. So there's no water in it currently, though.
All right, I will go back. I will go
Take a
to the
bath.
stairs then.
Go downstairs. Okay.
Taking a bath simulator.
All
boy.
right.
I still wanted to stab people.
If
Mr.
you
Anderson.
tab over, you should get to the next
Yeah.
floor down.
I'm on the person.
Yeah, as you walk down the stairs, you see another set of doors. Open this up, and you see another toilet. This one smells a little cleaner than the last one.
Any water in or around? I was just trying to splash my face to see if it did anything.
There's a little bit of water in one of the buckets on the far wall.
All right, I'll grab it and just splash my face to see if
Your face is now wet.
All right.
As you look through this hallway,
Oh my
you notice, the wooden walls give way on the north side to a stone set of walls, which sort of looks slightly out of place from everything else.
So this wall
Amazing
looks
role
out of
play.
place.
Yes.
What happens when I push on it? Anything?
When you push on it, it's a firm stone wall,
Okay.
but it doesn't match the rest of the wooden walls around here. Looking into this room, you see it is covered in animal hides. There's just a pile of it on the bed. There's several on the floors. You see some skinning equipment on the table. Fresh blood is sort of gleaming on some of the knives.
I'll take the knives.
Okay, so you now have a skinning knife.
Okay.
Dude,
Nice.
Take some hides, bro.
Yeah.
Make a nice little outfit.
I don't know if I could use it for anything. Are there any outfits, or it's just hides?
It's just hides.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to do
skinned
anything with
hides.
that. All right.
Hides are just not yet made clothes.
Entering the next room, you see a large fat man, several gold gemmed rings on his fingers. His clothes are made of fine silks. As he holds in his hand a parchment, and he seems to be bolstering to himself, having some sort of speech. He's like, and on that day, Siva, it's good to see you, my boy. How fares you this morning?
Oh, wonderfully. I'm just trying to find our the owner of this fine establishment.
Oh, he should be down in the kitchen, I imagine, fixing us some delicious food, no doubt.
He told me that you had something for me.
Oh, well, no, I don't believe I have anything this day, unless you want some fine words. I have been working on this speech. Would you like to listen?
What does it entail?
It speaks of glory and is meant to bolster the spirit.
I will.
Okay.
Kirk's like, shit.
it.
Maybe you can
15
give me
minute speech.
the abridged version.
Where is it?
You know those
If
spark
Kirk
notes.
read
I
us
was gonna
just
say
something.
any temp health out of this.
Um, no, nothing like that.
I'm just
He
kidding.
rabbles on and on. The speech, he starts speaking of one's duty to one's country and how what is required of every man to serve each other, and it's a bunch of words that are strung together. He never refers to a specific place or specific person or anything like that, but it all does sound vaguely inspirational.
Um, do you know of magic?
What was that?
Do you know of magic?
I've heard of it as a strange art.
Is there anyone
Uh,
that can use it here?
well, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I've ever asked that before.
All right. I will go to this one.
Okay. In this one, as soon as your hand hits the knob, you hear yelling coming inside and a crash. As you open the door, you see there a vase lies in the corner broken. A set of flowers and water sort of spilled out from it as two individuals argue back and forth. Look almost like a man and a wife as they kind of bicker. It's like back and forth, but then as soon as you kind of sort of step through the threshold, they both stop and look over like, good morning, Siva. It's like, now I told you again, and they go back to arguing.
What seems to be the problem?
Hmm. And the lady sort of spits onto the ground and is like, I saw lipstick on his collar. I washed it off myself. He's cheating on me. I know it. And the man was just like, it's like, no, it wasn't like that. It was a cherry pie. I swear. I'm telling you.
That's so funny. Any interesting thing in the room that I can see?
No, nothing different than any of the other rooms that you've walked into.
Okay. Hello
In
there.
walking into this room, you see a man hoisting a large crate, sort of stacking it on top. You see that the northeast corner of the room has just these perfectly stacked crates, sort of row after row, and he seems to be moving them from one side of the room to the other. As he puts one down, he goes over to the other side of the room and picks another up. He's like, good morning, Siva. Would you mind helping me? Could you grab that box for me? As he points to a smaller box just to your left.
Gladly. What are your wares today?
Um, same as always. As he takes it and pushes it over to the other side of the room. It's like, if you could just put it right there next to that one for me, please.
Was there a shipment in for me today?
No, I'm afraid I haven't seen your name on the docket yet. But I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Anything out of the ordinary in this room?
Other than just the absurd amount of boxes, no.
Yeah. All right. I will take one step out.
Okay.
I will take the carving knife and try to carve into my left hand to see if I feel anything.
Okay. Go ahead and take a point of damage.
Okay. Am I back to my normal hit points since I was 0?
You are back to your normal hit points as of right now, yeah. So you take a point of damage as blood begins trickling down your palm.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. I got it. I'm wondering if I should do something, but well, no. All right.
As you try the door of the stone wall, you turn and it is click locked.
Am I able to use the knife as a lockpick?
You can certainly try.
I will try. Can I just use thieves' tools and try to do that?
Yeah, at disadvantage since you don't have proper tools.
Okay.
20. Look at you, master lockpick. As you kind of jimmy the knife in there and feel for the tumblers, sort of clicking one at a time with a daft hand, you get the final one able to turn the knob as the door slowly opens with a flash of light. We return
No!
our cave.
I wanted to know.
Go back. Change the channel. Change the channel.
I tried to go as fast as I could through there, guys. Thanks for
Fast
sticking
forward,
around.
Fast forward.
Ollie's crying. I'll just be listening again.
Okay. As we return to the group, slowly making their way to the tunnel.
I got 10 questions for Zelrith, and I need them now. I need them answered now.
Damn. Unfortunate. Let's see here. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm just gonna advance everybody up real fast.
I did the luck.
Yeah, I think that's sufficient. Where did you get such tools?
I just spin the knife really fast. That's all. I really wanted to kill one of them just to see if I could steal their soul and see if that gave me some soul magic or not.
Oh wow, that would have been interesting.
You know what I mean?
You still have time.
I was going to, if there was nothing in this next room, I was going to go out and find one of the people, kill that man, be like, cheated on your wife, huh? And just slit his throat.
Alright. As the group moves through the tunnel, they find themselves coming to a seemingly dead end. Viewing the end of the tunnel, the only thing that sticks out to you is a slight sliver of light sort of cracking out from the stones ahead of you.
Zark puts his eye up to it.
Okay, yeah, and you see on the other side. Let me see actually what you see. Let's see. Can I get this to show you a little bit more? No, I can't. Let me see here. 1 second. How do I do that? That one. Yeah, that worked. Sort of looking through it. Token. You have light, right? Dim.
Yep.
2010 update. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Looking through it,
Nice.
you see on the other side what looks like various fungal growth, as well as some green sort of plant-like material. You can kind of smell the almost ozone type smell seeping through. It seems much cooler on the other side than it does in the tunnel you're currently in. You can also hear the sound of running water.
Mm-hmm.
So Zelrith and I could get through there, and we could bring one person each, potentially. I'm curious. So warping long distances, we've know doesn't work here.
Correct.
Have we ever tried casting teleport at a place we can see right in front of us?
Yeah, teleportation works, it just at very short distances. Correct. Like around 30 feet or so is about as far as you're getting before it no longer functions correctly.
So Zark will turn back to the group and say, I believe I could teleport us to the other side.
What do you see on the other side?
Yes, I see fungus, running water. Better than
Yeah.
in here.
Let me have a quick peek. Bane will look through and see if he can spot some dim light, Kirk.
Yeah, you see a lot of dim
yeah.
light. It's fairly dark. There seem to be certain plants that are glowing a little bit. Outside the light you can see pretty far off some like glowing bioluminescence. But in between all of that is very dim, straight to pitch black. Right?
Don't breathe.
I'll teleport to the other side, but as close as possible.
Close as possible as you zip on over. You find yourself
Pew, pew, pew.
landing on soft mud as it kind of your boots squish into it.
Boots were made for squishing. That's just what they'll do.
Actually,
Oh my
something real fast.
gosh, Kirk.
What's up?
This place is massive.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as you kind of have a slight bit of elevation in your current spot, you can hear a sound of running water as well. Although it's tough to see where the running water might be, you can definitely hear it. But nonetheless, you see this large field of glowing mushrooms and various fungus.
Okay.
You'll recognize these mushrooms as not being too dissimilar from others that you have found in the Undermountain in the past.
Are they just normal Undermountain mushrooms, or do they have an effect I should remember?
You remember there being a two-headed ogre that said he could take several of these mushrooms and make various potions out of certain ones, but you never got further details. Outside of that, never encountered any that gave you adverse effects.
Okay.
That makes
Well,
sense.
yeah. Well, what are you waiting for? Right.
Well, we have to figure out how to get everyone across. I suppose we could teleport everyone. How many people can I take?
Many.
It says I can take 8.
As
And up to 9, including me.
As Zark makes his calculations, Bane, kind of surveying the room, you outside of the water you also do hear an occasional sound of something moving about. Your senses kicking in. You spot the sight of a armored drow moving off far in the distance over in this direction.
I step into the shadow and use my daggers to cast invisibility.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be right there, Bane.
Silence. We are not alone.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
What was that?
Can you get rid of him?
I can try, but we'll definitely need assistance here. Do you know what? I am the Bane Wallace. This should be no match for me.
Too easy. Stab him. Stab him in the butt.
Kirk, I heard him or I saw him in the distance?
You saw him. He would be too far away for you to hear, and the running water obstructs your auditory senses.
Where did I see him in the dark?
Over in this general direction.
Yonder.
You should still be able to see him if you can spot it. He's right there.
Oh boy, he's super far away. Okay.
You got a pretty good eyesight there, bro.
Yeah, well, just super master spy and all. No big deal. Super swole. Kind of a big deal.
What's the call, Bane?
Is he just standing there, or is he
No,
like?
he moves off and kind of moves from your view after a few moments. A second later, you see a drow warrior appear, not illuminated by another mushroom, a bit further away.
Is it the same warrior? Or do
It's
I
hard
hear him?
Hard to say.
This is
All right,
basically
I'll try to
those.
sneak up closer.
This is basically those Ocarina of Time puzzles in Zelda where like there's rotating guards and you got to get through them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have free movement. Please feel free to move as you see fit.
Kirk, I'm gonna use Ascension.
Ascension.
Recent Zelda game.
Oh, okay. There you go. It's a good way to get back up to the surface.
Every time we're in a cave, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Ascension.
For my first like several hours of playing that, I kept forgetting about it, and so I'd be in place and be like, "Holy crap, I'm stuck! I'm gonna have to like load another save. I can't
bathroom.
get out of here."
That's great.
I'd like to sneak Kirk.
Yes, please do.
Do I roll at
Sneaky
advantage because I'm invisible?
Negative.
I dislike you.
I don't think you need it. You're good. Your perfect rolls. What does that go up? That goes up to
It's at
20.
Right,
that our virtual alright, does it? Yeah, there you go. So you got 23. All right, cool. Yeah, as you sneak along, um, as you sneak past the river, you find that the water kind of soaks through your boots a bit, making it a little slippery, a little harder to sneak than you would like. But nonetheless, you are masterfully skilled at it without, and are able to continue on without too issue.
masterfully skilled, but also uncomfortable that his boots are wet.
As you move along, you're frozen for a moment as you see a Drow warrior much closer pass by some glowing fungus illuminating him for a moment before he disappears again back into the darkness.
Okay. I'd like to. Okay, well now he's definitely closer. Does it look like he's patrolling?
It doesn't only seem they seem to be moving about. Whether or not it's patrol, it's hard to say.
Well, but I'm seeing him go from light to light. Like, are they just heading in one direction, or are they going just like in a circle or something?
Like the
So
band
the
One
last-
Direction?
You've seen three. You've seen one first sighting here,
Okay.
second sighting there, third sighting here.
Okay. I'll wait a little bit longer.
Waiting. You see two pass by here.
Knock. We are not alone. There's a minimum of 2 gods.
Yes,
They're gone.
You've got this, right, Bean.
What do you mean I got this?
You're going to kill them.
How am I going to kill them if they're next to each other?
Well,
I
you have
need
2
this.
blades.
I have 2 blades, but it's gonna take both to take down one. What do I do when the other one attacks me?
Oh, I've seen you move pretty quickly. Would you like us to come in there?
I'm just trying to weed out all options here.
What if you threw a pebble to distract one of them?
Yes, that just might work.
What goobers?
Um,
The fate of Waterdeep is on their shoulders.
yeah, I would like to just find a pebble nearby and
He's doing it.
toss it over here.
Classic misdirect. You know, you can always
The
open
video
the
game
scroll,
trope
dude.
sword.
You can always open the scroll.
That's true. Get
You,
attacked.
Yeah, I don't think it would be the best location.
Yeah. So you find a nearby rock, and sort of toss it at one of the larger mushrooms over to your northeast. As it clangs about, making a nice thud and a satisfying clank as it hits another rock. You hear some voices rise up. Do you speak Elvish?
I do not.
You do not. So you hear some Elvish being spoken, not too far away around this general direction.
Okay.
You hear at least 3 distinct voices.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
I would like to continue sneaking.
All right.
Oh, did I see him? I saw
Yeah.
one move.
You saw him. You see him moving towards the stone.
Did I only see 2 pass through the
see-
light?
2, and you wait another moment. You see a third. Before they move over towards the where he's through the stone. They seem to be looking around this area. You see them kind of moving in and out of the fungus around this area.
Okay.
You see.
Hold.
You're
Kurt, can
confident you see 3 of them at one point.
I pause real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to take out my bow
Mhm.
and shoot out one of these.
Okay. Fire away.
All right, and I'm gonna use assassination to max out the damage.
Okay.
So I would roll at advantage.
22 hits.
And then it will be a critical if they're surprised.
Righto.
So,
Oh, that big surprise.
Did you ever fix the crit hit? Or
Nope, I never did.
okay, should I still roll or
No, we'll just do max damage.
okay? And then I'll roll the sneak attack.
Yes, please.
Sneaky snake.
2, and then it would be, what is the damage? Let me just, it's 6, 3, 8, 8. Another 20, 31 plus 22, 53 damage total.
Oof. Gotta
Pretty,
love it.
pretty good.
And then 16 to this guy. Gonna roll his
Neat.
deck save. Saving throw. Normal.
Oh baby.
He is not very dexterous. Too much armor.
Minus 16, that works. He's so surprised by it. He just hits with a full blunt of electrical blast as the first one gets blown away. The air is sort of sticking to them. The electricity just blows them backward several feet where they fall to the ground, sort of convulsing for a second before they stop moving.
As this happens, do I have time, like as I hear the explosion, to do something?
Y'all didn't really prep anything.
Okay.
So we're gonna be rolling
Told me to
initiative
do something.
now.
I'm doing something. It's my turn. Oh, get out of here with the nat one.
That was amazing.
Where am I?
On the other
You
side of a wall.
are on the other side of a wall.
Okay, so I didn't go through the wall yet.
No, this is Bane's sneaky mode.
Okay, and Zark didn't go through either.
He did not. Bane went all by himself, solo mission.
We know how those turn out.
We probably should have at least gotten through the wall first before.
We should have done a held
Listen.
action.
Listen, you guys told me to do something. I did.
Zox,
I
Bane's a
said
man of
20.
action.
Yes.
I'm guessing we do initiative as well, Kirk.
Yep.
Correct. Yes. Yes, please.
Alright.
Oh baby.
All right. Well, Zark, you are up first.
Aha, 3.
Zark,
You still did better than the warrior.
yeah, Zark will begin chanting for a brief moment as he conjures a brief rift in time and pulls everyone to the other side except Zelrith. Because I can only take 8 other people and Zelrith can get himself across.
All right. Very good.
You took my skeletons?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Very
And the
good.
bugbear?
So you're taking on the max of 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them all the way in.
Okay.
Neat.
All right.
All the way,
Huzzah!
So let me just grab everybody. Let's see here.
Batman join.
Come on in.
Welcome in.
Missed a skeleton. And there we go. Yeah, as everyone warps to the other side, they draw their weapons, getting ready for combat. Anything else for Zark's turn?
Zark will move up beside the others. I cannot move him though.
Oh, let me unpause it. There you go. Very good.
There we go. That's it.
Okay. Oh, it should be Orla's turn. So, Orla, sort of seeing the drow that got hit with the shock, is going to load up her crossbow and take a shot at him.
What's up, Jimmy? These are old ones. I've had these for
Normal.
a number of years.
Boom. That's a hit.
Orla's OP, guys. I don't
Nice.
know what to tell you. She's the
She's
best.
got good attack rolls. How you doing tonight, Jamie?
Let's
Welcome
see
in.
if she gets some good poison on him. Constitution save. Whoa,
Appreciate everybody
what I need
stopping
to
in the
get.
stream, both on
Oh,
Twitch
yeah.
and TikTok.
These drow, man. They don't
Yeah.
like being poisoned. Alright, I still
Well,
take
too
the,
bad. How do you
They
like
are
being
the
shocked?
poisoners.
I still haven't fixed this dude's name. Cody moves on up. He's going to move.
Woo.
Yeah, he can move all the way up. So he starts dashing from mushroom to mushroom, moving up to the Drow warrior and quickly going in for a stab.
Oh, cool, Jamie. That's fun. It's always cool to
That
see
hits.
content creators that like
He's an
care and
elite
are
warrior,
responding. You know.
and he's drow.
Damage. That's 21 damage.
Wow.
And
They do the damage.
boom, boom, boom.
I kind of trained him well. I'm just saying.
That's 21. All right, and then Max is up next.
Max.
This
Oh,
Max.
Max.
is gonna
Max.
Go ahead.
Get the snacks.
Sweet Max.
What's the distance on a Ray of Frost? 60 feet?
My character's like
Move up
got knocked out
30.
by these
And then,
drow priestess, and now I'm stuck in a like I have no clue where I even am right now. My
Oh, yeah,
character.
just in the
Everybody
range.
else is
Beautiful.
somewhere else.
So Ray of Frost him.
This is bad.
Attack. Normal. That it's. Damage.
Yikes.
Ooh, bad damage roll though.
Yeah.
Ooh, minus 3. Just 3. But he's slowed as we get over to Bane. Your turn,
Okay.
proper.
I will strike over yonder.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Because this creature has not made a move yet. I can
Mhm.
do assassination again.
Do it to it.
But- it just means advantage.
Thanks for the likes. I
Advantage.
appreciate it.
That does not hit.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, it is.
That is barely
Here's a
gets
back
his shield up
scratcher,
in
yep.
time, deflecting the arrow.
Okay.
That was your lightning arrow,
Also,
right?
a cat
Yeah.
scratcher, because
As
Mocat
you
loves
let
this.
loose that bolt, you feel upon like the recoil as the bow recoils, you hear a sharp crack, and you
Oh,
see
no.
a hairline crack go up the length of the bow.
Okay.
oh, there might have been charges for this bow.
Do I still roll for damage?
You do still roll for damage, or yeah, because I needs to do a dex save. Thank you.
Yep.
Saving throw, yes. So he takes half. So 12
Yeah, he
damage.
loves it.
All right.
He'll
as a
just like
bonus
lay on the
action, I'd
ground
like
and
to
like let me
hide,
rub his stomach,
Yep.
And then.
and he'll like scritch into it.
move over here.
He'll like chase me around
Okay,
until I
very
give it to him.
Do you want me to
Crouch
roll
behind
for
the
a hide?
mushroom? Yes, please. Roll that self. And then that's your turn.
27.
All right. Akra is going to charge forward her full 60 feet. She signs. She moves. Can you move? Why can't you move? What the heck?
She
I
ain't
might
got
have
no
to
legs.
reload. I got no legs. I can't move anything. I'm gonna reload.
No, Jamie, I'm still teaching over the summer and still have my other job duties.
Now.
Lots of
There we
recording
go.
the videos and podcasts and stuff.
Uh,
How's work been?
She gets to about right there. Then that is her turn. Zelrath, over to you.
Okay. I can't really see this that well, but I'm gonna Misty Step through this crack in the wall or whatever it is.
Yeah.
First.
Okay. Full 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you Misty Step right next to Orla.
Hola.
Yeah, as Zelrath dissolves into mist, the mist sort of moves along
dead.
the floor at fast pace, seeping through the cracks, moving past the feet of his skeleton as it
Like
reforms
mist.
into his corporeal body.
Okay. Where are the enemies?
You see off in the distance, you can see Cody sparring with a
Ah,
very
thanks,
weakened Drow
Jimmy.
warrior, even further away than that.
Oh,
having
bummer.
just
That
gotten
sorry
hit
it was
by
so
lightning,
crazy there.
Drow warrior, kind of
Jamie, that's
steals
rough.
itself, its shield up.
Hey, what's up, country bro? Welcome in.
Wow. Okay.
Playing some Dungeons and Dragons
I
tonight,
will
bud.
try and hit this weak one here.
Okay.
With a bolt. Airbolt.
Fire away.
Away, far away.
17.
17 hits.
Cool.
Nice.
25.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
As the bolt of fire hits the drow square in the chest, he gives a grunt of pain before falling to the ground, his last breath leaving him. He's dead.
Okay.
Aw.
And then I guess I'll just have my bugbear start moving in the direction of the other one.
Okay.
And
Stream is missing you singing.
my skeletons will shoot at
I'll have
the
to
one
play
that's
some
invisible.
some Fortnite sometime
Alright.
soon.
Use
Um,
range on that.
I've only been
80
able to play
feet.
that first
Anything
day.
beyond 80 is going to be a disadvantage, but it's got a crazy
Which
big
is
like,
fun.
range. It's like 100 and something, or 300 and something.
I'm most likely
Yeah,
going to be out of
320
town
feet
tomorrow
is
and
the firing range.
and
So you can fire up to 320 feet,
or
but anything beyond
tomorrow night
80 is
and
going to be a
all day
disadvantage.
Thursday.
So it's 90 feet to the enemy. So disadvantage.
So
for
not
all.
Well,
not sure how
Well, they can move forward.
the weekend will
That's true.
go.
That's true. Yeah, if you move just like 10, 15 feet forward, you should be good.
Can I?
Hey,
I
Sarah,
don't think
thanks
I
for the
can
likes.
You
move them.
move them. Okay, I'll take care for you.
Welcome back.
No.
Yeah, we'll give all of them within range, not to do disadvantage.
Okay, so all 4 of them will shoot at that
Okay.
one guy.
Fire away. $15 does not hit. 20 though, crit,
Oh.
Critical
Yeah,
strike.
and 7 misses. The
Okay, so
crit.
2 hit.
Yeah, just
Doesn't
roll
make
1
me hit?
damage. I will do max for the other.
I did not, Jamie. Did you?
Okay.
I randomly got a shiny Wooper today, though.
Right.
So that was super random. Thanks for the likes.
Nice.
So 12 damage.
If you're new here, just stopping in,
and it'll be
appreciate
13.
if you'd like to hit the follow button.
13.
Thanks so much. A little snow will be on the screen.
Okay.
You get your new waddler down below.
All right, as the arrows
No, it's
pelt
stretching.
him, the drow still
Well,
stands.
the
Anything else for Zelra's turn?
the spotlight hours don't have any boosted rates, so
All right.
it's still the
Uh,
like 1 in 400 chance.
As the drow recovers from the various bolts, it reaches down to its side, pulls out a horn, and just as before,
Not this again.
as he retreats to the east. into the
Okay.
dark.
Time to stealth. Am I right?
Zerk. What's your turn?
Did I see where he went?
You saw him.
You've
go
gotten at
east
least
in an
2
easterly
before
direction.
then? No, I think of all the times I've ever done
I guess I'm more of a northeasterly direction. to be precise.
spotlight hours, I
I
think
can't
I've only
see
ever
him
gotten
anymore.
1 shiny.
No, he moved off into the darkness.
Maybe
so-
more.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, cool, Sarah. Yeah, it's great. I highly suggest it for people, especially if they're
You can
switching
light it
over
up.
from
I can move.
like
Well,
a cable type of
I
internet,
don't
you
know
know?
how I do that.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
As long as you don't like completely light it up, but like somehow give me vision on him, I could go 90 feet. Because I could teleport and then move. But if it's too lit, then obviously I can't teleport.
It's
I'm
lit.
gonna move here. I'd assume if I shot fire, it would cause a light, right? Of
Yeah.
some sort.
So you
And
got
then
a
Zark's just
shiny
gonna
on
go ahead
Slowpoke?
and
Okay.
Shoot a firebolt, a full 130 feet, just in this direction as far as he can.
I remember when the spotlight hour was on.
All right,
Like
yeah,
arcing
Slow
through the
boat,
air,
it's been a while.
causing light to show.
sure. Roll me a D100.
Yeah. Wait, you got 8
Not as
shiny
random time things
slowpokes?
again, is it?
Was that during a
Um,
spotlight hour or one of the
Listen to-
weekend things? Because that's
That's
different on the
streaks
weekend
So
things.
the bolt streaks through the air for a moment. Wonder if I could do.
Spotlight hours are very different than the
Yeah,
weekend
Zark got
things.
married.
If I do.
Weekend
can you
things,
see
they do
this?
have
Can you see
boosted
me
shiny
moving this
rates.
around?
The light.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the light. Can you see me moving?
I
light
don't
around?
remember
See it when
a,
you
place it,
spotlight hour.
When you
Hey,
place
cool
it,
level,
yeah.
what's up?
I see this light. It's going, and it's going this
We
way.
just saw some dudes right
Oh, there
here.
he is. Yeah.
I think there were guys right here.
Yeah, right there.
And then you see it
Thanks.
hit a stone pillar not too far back, illuminating another guard sort of standing at the entrance, sort of pulling out his sword before it dissipates.
Almost nailed him.
Pretty close.
That's extra.
That'd be so funny.
All right. Orla shouts, "What's the plan?" I see he loads up a new crossbow bolt.
What is the plan, guys?
Stab
Do
'em.
we keep
fight.
fighting? Okay.
They're gonna. I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah. Keep fighting.
Heck and Loth.
She moves forwards and holds the crossbow at the ready. You see Cody slip off into the shadows and vanishes from view. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, Sarah.
Did that not work?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that
Helps to find kind and compassionate people, you know.
You see Max. What is Max gonna do? All right, cool. You see Max moving forward as well, chanting a few arcane words. As he
Thanks, Jamie.
sort of
Dungeons
pulls
and Dragons
out
is hard.
a
There's
wand from his
no
jacket
there's
and
no real
gives a flick,
algorithm for
and
Dungeons and
from
Dragons.
these spools of light sort of go out, and you see a few duplicates of himself appear in various spots.
Nice.
So range on it.
Unfortunately, it's not
It's a good
one that
enough
really
range, yes,
gets
it's good for
pushed to
Okay.
to people's For You pages. You know what I mean?
5 effects. Do 2 more then. We'll just do that. And
It's okay. I know that. I know
hey,
that.
Alright,
D&D will
using
never
the
get really
light
pushed, but
from
happy to
Sark,
stream it.
I would like to teleport next to the running drow and take a swipe at him.
no. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you
I
like
do appreciate it.
a little bit of light so you can function.
Appreciate that.
Vision, dim light, 5 feet. Update token. There you go. I should see the thing
Hey,
next to you.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, you get right to where you saw the drow last. Kind of predicting it was like
Comments
kinda
definitely
aiming
help
ahead
from
of
you
right.
all, so I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Be right at the edge of them. Strike away.
Something they said
Alright,
that matters a
disadvantage?
lot is comments
Yes.
and gifs, but you know, gifs are a little harder to come by. But
Ooh,
Come on.
both of them are bad.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So unlucky.
ouch.
Yeah, as he just barely slips away from your grasp.
So yeah, I
Anything
appreciate
else?
the comments and the likes. It helps a lot.
I just
Helps a lot.
since I saw movement, I just want to move in front of him so I could potentially get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, very good.
Hold on, hold still. Let me try again.
Genius.
Oh really? Weird on your phone, sir?
I need to get those night vision goggles. Sarah, buy some.
Akka runs forward, sort of holding her mace high. It's like, stand behind me! I will protect you! As she runs, sort of chasing into the darkness. Zelrith, is your turn.
You didn't light anything up?
Question. I have. Maybe I don't have dark.
You guys have anything planned for the weekend? Anything fun happening?
Negative.
I
Yeah,
can't remember.
do not have dark vision. You're
Think I
human.
don't. Unfortunate. Was I thinking?
Weird, Sarah. It's already hear that. Silly TikTok.
Born wrong,
so-
Zelrith.
Can I see? Yeah. Can I see any enemies right now?
Negative.
Can't really
You saw
tell.
when Zark shot his bolt. You saw an enemy around here-ish, and then you saw another somewhere in this general direction that seemed to be standing on top of a stone staircase.
Okay. Where was the first guy that you marked?
What is
Around
the version
here-ish.
that says they get the
There
most
and
likes
then
exactly?
up here somewhere.
Yep, back over in this general direction.
Nothing planned for the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. Hmm. I'm gonna cast light on. Can I cast light on something my skeleton's holding?
Like an arrow or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll cast light on something the skeleton's holding.
Okay.
His sword or shield or something.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have him move. I'm gonna have him dash 60 feet in the direction of the guy that I saw.
Oh, bummer, Jane.
All right.
Well, I'm sure you'll do great. You'll pass on the first try. Is it something that you can study for, or is it
40,
just
20.
you're supposed to know it type of stuff?
And he's gonna dash 60 feet like this.
Yep. Yep. And I can't see anybody still, right?
Correct.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he's-
I can. And my bugbear is just like sitting there too.
Welcome in,
Yeah, you want him
TikToker.
to dash 60 feet as well.
Yeah, I'll have him follow Bane and assist him.
Yeah, he runs forward.
Appreciate
and
everybody stopping
bumps
in
into a
tonight.
drow at the end of
If
his
you're new, feel
his,
free to hit the
dash.
follow button.
Oh, okay. Does it
Joel the
knock
Kung
him
Fu
over?
Penguin here. Glad to
No,
have
it
you.
does not.
All right, the rest of us will just dash 60 feet in that direction as well.
Okay. And then, are you moving 30?
Yeah, I will move 30. And
All right.
that's it, because I can't see
Very-
anybody.
Very good. All right. What to call it? Oh yeah, cool. So as y'all continue forward, and you hear a similar horn sort of echoing further down the cave. It's also followed by a rumbling roar, just sort of echoing down the cave.
Oh no.
Nothing, anything like you've quite heard before. As y'all move forward, the camera sort of pans off into the darkness towards the roar before we will roll credits, and we will stop here for today's session, picking up next
And
week.
then Zev up here is stabbing Loth in the eye.
I'm
Everyone
anxious to
cheers.
see what happens when you open that door.
Me
That's-
too.
Uh,
A bright light.
Are we playing next week?
we should be, yeah.
Wait, I can't play next week.
Oh.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
you can't? Oh no.
Oh.
Good, weren't you gone too or something?
It's the week after.
I am gone the week of the 10th.
And
Oh, bummer,
let's
Jamie.
see, so
Yeah, a lot of.
next Tuesday doesn't work for you, Michael?
Yeah, it doesn't.
You do another day?
Yeah, can we do any other day next week?
Yeah.
Monday or Wednesday?
Sunday's my
No.
birthday.
Neither of those work.
Happy early
but
birthday!
Happy
Um,
birthday.
I
Thank
think
you.
Thursday or Friday night would work.
Thursday or Friday. What works best for you, Connors?
I'll tell you next week.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so
Or I
Thursday.
mean, like any other day on the weekend.
On the
Like
yeah, no.
next weekend.
Weekends are booked. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Has to be during the week.
Yeah. So Thursday or Friday are the only ones that work for me.
All right.
Thursday or Friday night.
Might
let's
be able
aim-
to do
Just-
Thursday.
Let's aim for the 29th. I like the 29th.
Yeah, just give me. I do need a week's heads up. Ideally. So yeah, once are we deciding on Thursday, aiming for that?
Thursday,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
cool.
Let's try for Thursday. And if something comes up, we'll rearrange from there. Yeah, because the week after is going to be 4th of July, right? And
Uh-huh.
then the week after that is
Ryan's wedding.
Ryan's wedding.
Yep.
So this might be the last session for a bit. So we'll have a bit of a hiatus
Yeah.
after this next session.
I
Um,
retire. I give up. I don't want to know what happens. Yeah.
So we'll
reverse
plan on
psychology.
playing the 29th, and
Don't
then
care.
we'll plan again on the 18th. If y'all find time, if y'all want to organize a time, outside of the 4th of July, I'm good. So if something changes or anything,
I don't
y'all
have
let me
anything
know.
going on that week.
The
Oh
4th
really?
of July week, we should play hundreds of games.
Can,
I'd
Yeah.
be down to do.
can we play on the 6th of
Yeah.
July?
I'm leaving the 7th. Let me check with Casey
Okay.
on that.
That's 2 weeks away, so we got time to think about it.
Yeah,
So
solid maybe.
focus on the 29th for now. Then we'll bring that back around to try and play on the 6th next week.
So what I
Um,
heard was the 29th, the 3rd, and the 6th.
29th, no, not the 3rd. I'll be gone. 29th, the 6th, and then the 18th.
Oh,
would be our
sorry.
next
The
three sessions.
5th and the 6th.
Oh,
Got
so
it.
the 29th, the 30th, the 1st, the 6th.
Well, I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. Thank you all for playing.
Yeah, thanks again, Kirk.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
Kurt.
right. Yep,
Always
I'm gonna get
good.
out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk
You
to you guys later.
guys.
Peace.
Bye, friends.
Farewell.
Bye.
Yeah, our birthday's this Sunday coming up, the 25th. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming any this weekend. You guys can be thinking and praying for me. My mom has a surgery on Thursday. That's a huge one. So this weekend might be a little crazy all over the place. But well, we love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Hope that you have a great evening. Sending out a ton of love to you guys. I appreciate it. I'll check you over on Discord and everywhere else, but we'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Thanks so much, Amy. I appreciate it. See you later. Much love.